And we are live with pre-show. Hello, gamers. Hello, hello, hello. As a warning ahead of time, I don't know what the fuck has been going on. Maybe it's because it's fucking hot or something. For whatever reason, things have just randomly been crashing in or restarting on my end related to graphics issues, perhaps. I don't know what that's about. So if stream suddenly goes down for a bit, it's probably because OBS randomly decided to crash for no reason, and I have no clue why. It was happening earlier, in some cases, such as Discord randomly restarting itself for no fucking reason, or I would use a Chrome tab and it says this Chrome tab has crashed, like a couple times. So I did a couple things. Maybe it's not a problem. I don't know. We'll see. So just know if things die all of a sudden, that's why. I know how to get back quickly, and thankfully I already have YouTube stream set up so that if I go down, it doesn't mean that the live stream for YouTube goes down. I can reconnect to it, and the VOD's not fucked like we had happen that one time. So don't worry, everything will be a-okay if that happens. I accounted for everything for the final Higurashi discussions. We will not be killed at the end of this fragment. Everything will be fine. Allegedly. How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good. Hot,
Yeah,
but good.
Fucking hot.
Really hot.
Takeda wins again.
We gotta kill the sun. It's gotta go.
No, we killed the mother.
If we kill the sun, you kill all of us, I think.
Good. The sun's gotta go. If we can't survive without the sun, then I'm afraid that's the sacrifice we gotta make.
No, he said, I think. He's not sure, so we need to test it.
I'm like 90% sure. Alright?
That's 10%.
Oh no.
Not taking that 10%, Chep.
Soul has unfortunately used the login redeem before I remember to actually boot up Mix It Up. Your login did not count, Soul. You were not here today in the office.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
You got robbed. You got fucking robbed. Okay, it's up now though.
Get robbed, idiot.
Too bad, Chap Daniel. What do you mean too bad for me? It's too bad for you. You mess out all login. I don't give a shit if you come into the office or not.
So, before we get started, do you want to talk about the schedule this month?
Yeah, so the plan with things for upcoming stuff, and I'll mention this again once we're actually live too. We are next week. So this week we're finishing Higurashi. We're done with the manga. Next week it's gonna be a break week from reading. So you don't have to show up or whatever. You're not expected to have read anything for next week. But for those of you that are interested, we're gonna be playing the Higurashi Daybreak game. If we can figure out how to get it to work with the multiplayer thing. If for some reason we can't get that to work for people, then we'll just skip that whole week entirely. But I'll do my best to see if it works. From what I can tell, there should be no reason why it shouldn't work. So should be able to test that out, and then we'll be able to do that as like a fun activity next week. The week afterwards, so today is the 2nd. Next week is the 9th. So the 9th is when we'll do Higurashi Daybreak, and then the 16th. July 16th is when we're going to be starting the Death Note talks. So Death Note is going to be first 2 volumes. I have to double check to see, because I know there's an omnibus release, and I don't know if people decide to read those versions, if like it splits the chapters weirdly. So I'm going to like check that to see. And then I'll let people know. I'll make the reading schedule graphic like I usually do. After that though, the next week is Off-Kai. So we won't be meeting that Thursday. If enough people are around and feel up to it, we can meet that Tuesday of that week, but otherwise just assume we're skipping that week. But then after that everything's fine. Everything goes back to normal after that. But so that's the schedule of things. Next week is Higurashi Daybreak / reading break. July 9th is that's July 9th. July 16th is we start Death Note. July 23rd, we won't be able to meet because of Off-Kai, and then July 30th, we return back for Death Note. So, that's the current plan of things.
Book Club will be at Off-Kai Expo later this month. We will be forcing VTubers to read.
That's true. I know quite
Or
a
we're gonna
few.
force him to read. All right.
I know quite a few that allegedly know how to read, supposedly.
And we will test them on that.
And by the way, I've
What
just
do you
now
got?
remembered to actually hit ping on all the things that I prepared so that people know that we're live. So, are you proud of me for remembering to do that this
No.
week? Okay, well, I didn't ask you, Shadow Man.
That's me.
Okay, welcome.
Is it?
I hope
Sometimes
so.
it is. Right now it's Shadow Triss, but you know, when I click on his profile, it says Shadow Man V4 behind it. So I don't know. Look, remember to post the message on the day of. Soul, I'm rotating you. It's over for you.
You're rotating.
You're being rotated
No.
right now.
Wait, how exactly are you rotating them?
Full rotation. It's over.
No.
Oh shit. It was nice knowing you, Soul.
Wait, if it's full rotation, you're just fine. You just return to normal.
A process has occurred,
But
Shadow.
something
A
has
process has
changed.
occurred. It's like saying, "Hey, listen, you got hit by a car, you went to the hospital, but eventually you went back to home where you know, it's just fine though, right? Nothing happened." No, a lot of
Yeah.
things happened in between there. Hold on.
Yeah, haven't you read Campbell? You can never go home again.
Oh, okay. All right, ads are done. People are here. Are we missing anybody? I think this is pretty much everybody, right? So we should be good to go.
Oh, we need Coda, shall we? We need Coda.
Just to double check before we actually do go live, and since you'll be hosting the quiz stuff after our yaps, you are prepared for all that stuff, correct? We're all good on that side?
Mm-hmm. Ready to go?
Okay. Great to hear,
Ugh. Thank God I can finally lose in peace.
You guys all studied, right? You guys all studied for the quiz? I sure
Was
didn't.
reading the manga studying?
Maybe, perhaps. I don't know.
If it helps, I picked
I've never
really easy questions.
Hey, listen, I've never done this before, okay? I'm the guy who makes the questions before. I didn't worry about what you guys did for studying, so I didn't even bother trying to study, so I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll see.
Then we're all fucked.
Listen, I don't need to study, okay? I'm the host. I gotta know all this shit. Don't you worry.
You know.
Alright, we're going live. We're ready to go. Welcome, everybody, to another exciting episode of the Anime Book Club here on YouTube and Twitch and Spotify. We're here to continue, and actually finish, our talks about Higurashi When They Cry, the manga. Specifically, we're now on the very final epilogue arc of sorts, called the Dice Killing Arc, aka Sai Koroshi Hen. But before we get into that, let's introduce our guests that we have here, as usual. Introducing in the order that I see on Discord, Arimia How Heart. Introduce yourself.
How? I'm Arimia. I like shonen shit. It's the final week of Higurashi. Yay! I somehow convinced them to read 2 When They Cries. And no more,
Read
because
the
no more
third one,
exist.
We're not reading Sakonia together? Oh, okay.
Come on.
Oh yeah, we could read Caconia together, yeah. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah.
We'll just read Act 1 and then never read another thing again, right?
Yeah, nothing else. Yeah. I got a package today. I got 100 DVDs of my game today.
Oh my god.
Giant box of Lucy.
That's a lot.
That's my update. Yeah.
Where's our copies?
Not as heavy and big as I thought it would be.
You can get your copy at Upside. Yeah.
Oh.
I was expecting like a really big box.
Oh.
I mean, it is a decent sized box, but yeah.
Very tiny. Very, very tiny game.
Itsy bitsy.
Can you imagine a physical released game in this day
Yeah.
and age? Can you imagine?
Could you imagine like a DVD case that actually
Holy
has a
shit.
CD inside it,
No, the kids
and
these
you
days.
can use that CD, and they're stuck on that CD.
No, sorry. The kids these days
Which
are
is a
telling me.
game.
Kids these days are telling me all CDs just rot after like 10 days. So you know, you
Yeah.
basically got to throw them all out. So that's what they're telling
Yeah.
me now.
Wait. That's not. Wait, hold on. What?
No,
what
it's
we
not a
doing
real
with
thing.
GT
No, they're just
stuff?
fucking idiots.
Not a
No,
real
it's
thing.
not a real
Not a real
thing. They're
thing.
just fucking
I'm
idiots.
joking with you.
If
Okay.
CD rot is a thing, it's not gonna happen that fast.
Like, even from what I was reading, it was like a thing that only happened to some that they fucked up on the manufacturing of or whatever, and like most of them are gonna
Yes.
last your lifetime. But there's been like a couple cases, and people are like, "Oh, it's gonna happen to everything in a couple years, so we might as well just get rid of them all now."
No.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways,
Maybe in 10 or 20 years, some of your CDs that'll happen too, but not now. You'll be
listen,
fine.
my copies of New Game are gonna live forever, and that's just a fact.
Oh no.
Yeah,
What of my copy of Netflix on the Wii?
Okay.
your
Well,
Wii's dead.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
well, that's a separate issue. All right. All right. Anything else, Ari? Do you have anything else? Any recommends or anything?
No, everything is bad. All
okay.
media is bad now.
Okay.
Based.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. Next up, Aztec. Introduce yourself.
I'm Aztec, and I like bad media. I
He
will recommend
agrees.
2 things. One is packing more than half an hour before the last thing you have to do in a night.
Yep.
And the other is most of the Dragon Age games are like $3 or $4 right now on Steam. Go buy them
Oh
all.
shit! Holy shit!
Any
They-
particular one you would recommend?
I actually liked Inquisition the most, and that is a very unpopular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I feel like that's the one I see people like the most. That or
No,
Origins.
Origins is the one that everybody's like, this is the best thing ever, but honestly, I couldn't get into it very much.
Fair
I
enough.
see.
Veilguard is also pretty good in my opinion. The writing's kind of meh. But that one's not like $4 right now, so.
Okay. All
Oh.
right. Anything else?
No, that's what I got.
All right. Go check that out if you're interested in that. Thank you so much for that. Next up, Rika Chama Fan Club President. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Shino, resident cute girl enjoyer. Recommendation for this week? I guess I'll recommend Nanoha, since there's a new Nanoha coming in the summer anime season. Hopefully
That's
it's
true.
good, but the old Nanohas are good. I can guarantee that at least.
Absolutely. Go check that out if you're interested in that. I almost put that on our seasonal premiere watches, and I was like, wait a minute, this is like an older thing as well, and we should probably not include that as the first thing. I don't know if you could just jump into this, so I was just assuming not. So, all right, go check that out if you're interested in that. Next up, Shadow Triss. Introduce yourself.
I am Shadow. The thing I don't recommend for this week is Sushi Striker. It was a game made by psychopaths for psychopaths. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Okay. So don't do that, I guess.
Unless you're a
safe.
psychopath, like me.
Well. All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Shadow. Anything else?
No.
Okay, great. Next up, Thrice Demoned Away. Introduce yourself.
Hello, it's Thrice. Also, my recommendation is the Spellbook Library. It's a manga I started. Apparently, it's releasing English first, which is interesting. But yeah, it seems good. So I don't know. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Go check that out if you're interested in that. Thank you so much for that. Next up, me, Wolfborg, aka Chaplain, aka the best anime book club host ever of all time. That's just a fact. Look it up. I didn't really think ahead of time. All I've been doing this week is last week. So the week before, I said don't play Drakengard. Then the week after, I said play Drakengard. And all I've done this week is play Drakengard. So I'm finally going to be finishing the first game tonight. And I've already, in light of recent news about the PlayStation 3 digital stores closing down, I had to order a PS3 and Drakengard 3 like now before those prices start going wild, and because I have to buy the story DLC for Drakengard 3 from
Yeah, I
that
was
store
gonna say,
before they
make sure
shut
you
that
get
down.
that DLC.
Yeah, I have to grab that, which is why I was like, okay, I guess I have to buy it like now, which is fucking annoying. I'm really
That's
fucking
why-
annoyed that the PS4 is not backwards compatible with PS3 games, but people tell me it's because the PS3 was just coded extremely weirdly compared to everything else. So
There's like a very strange architecture that it's built on for some reason, which technically makes it like a higher fidelity, but also makes anyone else trying to use it just has a nightmare of a time.
oh boy. So I'm dealing with that. I'm almost done with Drakengard 1 because I waited before I got 4 of the 5 endings. I already am able to do the 5th ending. You have to get like all 65 weapons to do it, but then I said to myself, I want to max level all 65 weapons. So I'm about to I have
Is it
like
worth
5
it?
more. Yes. Okay. It's called Fun Join Whimsy Shadow, and I got 5 more weapons to do it for, and then, so I'm going to be
All right,
finishing that
that's why I'm
tonight.
asking.
I'm going to be finishing that tonight, and then Kaim will finally be free to murder people some other time, I guess. He likes murder. It's a thing. Don't worry about that. I'm not gonna recommend Drakengard again, even though it's great. I'll say something else that comes to the top of my head. I rewatched the movie Inside Man the other night. I thought it was cool. Bank robbery, Denzel Washington movie. It's interesting. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. There you go. Boom. Recommendation done. Easy. Next up, Women Apologist. Introduce yourself. This is also the person who's going to be hosting the quiz that we have later after the Higurashi apps. So,
Hi.
introduce yourself.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Marianne, or Ann, whichever you prefer. My recommendation for this week, little series called Higurashi. Have you heard of it? No.
No, I haven't. No, never.
No, I haven't.
I gotta say Deltarune. Just go play Deltarune. It's good. Why aren't you
Yeah,
playing
sure.
Deltarune?
I'll do it next weekend. Okay, I got places to be.
I'll allow it.
All right. Deltarune. How many chapters are we on? 5?
Chapter 5 just came out.
So how many chapters are there supposed to be at the end?
8.
7.
Oh,
I'm getting conflicting answers here, but I'm going to trust Anne's answer.
Is 7 chapters.
Okay.
I
All
could have
right.
sworn there was something about 8, like a long ass time ago. Unless those got truncated at some point. I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess if you count Undertale, which you kind of should.
Undertale chapter 0.
Chapter 0, actually.
Very long chapter 0. I gotta
8
say.
chapters. It really is Umineko, huh? I see.
Not now.
Don't fucking get me started.
I see. Everybody's been telling me who's tried Deltarune. They're like, this motherfucker's absolutely played Umineko. That's what people keep telling me.
He's just read Higurashi and Umineko and is like, all right, I'm gonna just do this again.
All right. Well,
And he's getting away with it. And we can't let him.
No, we need to let him.
Okay.
We need to let him, or else I'll die.
Why? He's going up woman to apologize for?
Yeah, exactly.
oh, okay. All right.
We need
All
increased
right.
supply.
Well, thank you so much for that. Anything else from anybody? Anything else we got? All right. Let's begin the final talks about Higurashi, When They Cry. The dice killing arc specifically is what we got this week. Saikoroshi Hen. Returning artist from the past arc again. We have Karin Suzuragi coming to write this epilogue of sorts, which did not at all go how I expected. Immediately starts with, so we wrapped everything up at the end of the last arc, where Rika and everybody saved the day, and we finally saved everyone. Everybody's fine. And then this week starts, the whole gang's hanging out, fucking Rika gets hit by a truck. She gets isekai'd by Truck-kun. Instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
Instantly. And she wakes up in a hospital bed, and she's like, "Oh, what's going on? Why is Satoshi here, and why is he fine? Why is fucking, where's Irie? Where's Takano? Why is the whole clinic named differently? What is happening here?" And she finds out that she is in June 1983 still, but it is a very, very alternate version of it, where basically nothing went wrong to anybody ever at all, which has a lot of different big changes because of it, which all makes sense once they think about like what happened to create where we are. But it does feel weird at first because she immediately has the disconnect of like there's so many like people here or not here that like were there before. It doesn't seem like anything bad has happened. The big thing for Rika is her parents are fucking there, but it didn't even register to her to think about whether her parents were there, I guess. And then like we had a whole thing about that. There's a lot of big differences that happen with this one, which is not at all how I expected this next arc to go. I think I had predicted that this was going to be like, I don't know, continuations or like closing things of some of the other fragments that we had seen in some sort of way. But instead, this is more like a what if scenario for Rika specifically in order to help her, I guess, move on after being stuck in that sort of loop for all of that time. So it's more so a very Rika focused conclusion to things in that sense, like a final character development to wrap up things for her specifically. And I thought it was very interesting. I thought it was very short to the point, and I liked how it went. There was a concern for a moment for me when she has conversations with Hanyu very barely through like a marble, and Hanyu's like, okay, you have to find the thing that's distorting things there, the piece of fragment, and then you have to burn it. But it's probably in a person. So I'm like, okay, so Rika's just going to start burning people and seeing what fixes the timeline, huh? So this is what are we going to have like a timeline where Rika goes crazy and murders people now? Is this what's happening? Did Ryukishi say, hey, wait a minute, everybody else went crazy and murdered people, but we got to do this for Rika too. We got to have Rika start murdering people.
I read that and I was thinking, last time I was like, I wonder if there's a world where she just decided to kill everybody herself. Do I get to see that?
Look, Chef, it's one for Anne to apologize for.
It was like the time where I had my game night group. I hosted Call of Cthulhu campaign based on Umineko, and none of them knew anything about Umineko or anime in general. And I had them play that, and they go on the island, and they just at one point just say fuck it, and they start killing all the rich people on the island. They start killing the whole Ushiromiya family, and they're like, all right, well, we solved the mystery. We killed them. So, listen, I mean... I guess that works.
I guess you can do it like that.
So yeah, so here we have Rika having to try to piece together pretty much by herself what is different about this world without sounding like a crazy person to people. Because she's like, there's literally nobody I can safely explain this to now. Keiichi's not here. Satoko hates Rika, kind of, or like bullies her or something. They don't get along. They're not the close best friends that they were before because they don't live together in this world. And Shion's not there. The Mion doesn't have her little after school club with everybody. Rena is there, but her name is still her original name, Reina. And what else was there? Oh, Irie is not there. There's some new other doctor there. I think his name was like Yamamoto or something. I don't know.
Yamamoto.
Yeah, there's another dude there. So he's there. I was trying to think what other weirdnesses there were, but there was all that, and then Satoshi's there. Her parents are not dead, which it felt like it took us a bit to realize this. I thought it was a little awkward thinking back on it when, like, she got hit. Supposedly, she woke up in the hospital not because she got hit by the truck in this world, but because she got hit in the head with the ball that Satoko threw, I guess. And then, so she woke up in the hospital, or the nurse's office or something?
She wakes up in the nurse's office, yeah.
But then, like, she goes to the Irie clinic at some point, and finds out that it's not the Irie clinic anymore. It's like the Takano clinic or something. But it's like founded by not Takano, but like the grandpa guy, who's Hifumi Takano or whatever. Details like
led me
that.
to a funny thought.
What's that? Did he become
It's like-
Jesus?
No, it's like, okay, so what was the outcome that like Takano didn't fuck everything up? So either her parents didn't die, which is
I had
the
similar
probable
thoughts.
one because everybody had the good outcome.
Yeah,
Or the more fucked up version is she just died in the orphanage.
that thought came into my head for a second. She was like talking about like this happened to this person, this happened to this person, and Takano, she didn't show up here, so everything's fine. And I'm like, okay, but did we think for a moment like did she get out okay? Or but then I was thinking like the very end of the last arc's reading showed like her visiting her, and then she just didn't go on the train, and so her and her parents just didn't die, or her parents didn't die, or they went on the train. The
And
train
then she
didn't derail,
went with them. Yeah,
and the
'cause she
train
went
just
with
didn't
them.
derail. So in my head, I'm thinking maybe that's just what happened because everybody had that nice ending. But there was also the thought of like she might have just fucking died in the orphanage for all I know. I don't know. Because like the grandpa founded this institute or whatever, which the idea would be that people took his research or accepted his research at the time. They didn't try to conceal it, so he was able to found a clinic there to research it more, I guess. There's no mention of Hinamizawa syndrome now. There seems to be no implication that Hinamizawa syndrome has driven anybody crazy now. So I don't know if maybe this was a timeline where after he founded the thing, he just cured it and then everything's fine. I don't know. We don't spend enough time to explore those kind of things here. Because again, this is only one volume for this week, just to wrap things up for Rika's mindset of these things. So we have all these weirdnesses. But it all makes sense the more you find out, like, okay, if this person had the good end of their story, this is what would have happened. Like, Shion's not there because Mion and Shion were not swapped the day they got the tattoo, meaning that they don't resent each other for that day anymore, meaning the Mion that we see is technically the Shion that we knew last time or something, but it's not really a factor here. The main thing is that Shion in this fragment is not there. Shion is over just at the academy or wherever she was at before, and then Mion's just hanging out here, and it seemingly is really excited and prepping herself to take over the family or whatever. So like, there's no going crazy because of that twist happening with the swapping, and Satoshi's there. I think was just because Satoko's parents didn't get pushed off the cliff by Satoko. They got along well with the stepdad eventually, and then we didn't have to murder him, so everything was fine there. So it means the uncle didn't show up, didn't abuse Satoko and Satoshi or whatever, so Satoshi didn't have to leave. Satoshi didn't go crazy either. Everybody's fine. Reina didn't have her parents get divorced. I guess the company that he worked at before didn't go under or whatever. Everything's fine with that family. No issues there. Keiichi never moved in because he never had a breakdown that made him start shooting little girls with an airsoft gun. So he's just never had to move to Hinamizawa because of it. So everybody's pretty chill. Except for Rika, who's like, I don't belong here. She's just like, this is not the timeline we fought for. This is not all that. Everybody seems like they're having a better life, but
I'm not, and that's the problem.
She's like, I'm not. That's a problem, and also I've kind of technically taken over the life of the Rika that was here before, which is also fucked up. So I gotta figure out how to get back home ASAP. And then she's told by Hanyu, you're gonna have to maybe burn someone to death. And she's like, well, shit. Who's that gonna be? We go through a series of other things in the meantime before we get to like what the answer for that is. But yeah, it was very interesting to see that the main focus here was Rika, that disconnect from everything, the lamenting on like all the different loops that she's had to be a part of in order to get to where they eventually get to for their good ending. How that's fucked with her over time. She no longer kind of sees herself. They more clearly explain the background for Burncastle here, where they're like, I'm not the Rika anymore from this world or like some of the other. I'm now a separate thing because of all the looping. I am now I didn't realize that. I don't know if this was explained to us before when we were reading Umineko or something like that. I didn't realize she was named after the fucking wine bottle that she kept drinking all the time. I don't know. I don't drink here, so I didn't know that was like a name of a wine or whatever. So she's like, okay, what should I call myself? Well, I drink wine all the time. What's this brand called? Oh, Burncastle. I think it was called Burncasteler. So she's like, I'll be Burncastle. And then she goes to talk to somebody else, and she says, my name, I'm not Furude Erica. I am Frederica Burncastle. So it's okay, all right. So that's how we get to that. I get that. But she's like, yeah. So I'm like a separate thing now because of all that. I'm like a separate identity almost in a way because of this, and I've effectively taken over Rika's life that was here before by coming over here. So she's thinking a lot about that kind of stuff, and I think that is an interesting thing for Ryukishi to go back to and focus on, because we only really got a glimpse of it a tiny bit during, I want to say, the Atonement arc, whenever Rena was going crazy, and then Rika found her in like the junkyard, and then started going on about her not being from there, which did not help with Rena's paranoia at the time, but it was correct for things happening. So yeah, but we only got a glimpse of like that whole, I guess, identity issue going on with Rika at that point, I think. Most of the other times it was just her trying desperately to find ways to make it so that people will survive. But here is like a more direct, we got to like explore her mindset with it. And I thought all that kind of stuff was really cool. And then the big choice that she had to make towards the end was also very interesting as well. I did think that it was... There was a part of me that was thinking, like, I don't know if this is necessary after the end of the last arc. It's a nice little what-if thing, but I don't really know if it was, like, a needed thing for me. But it's interesting, though. I don't regret reading it. But that thought was kind of in my head. What did you guys think of this arc? What did you guys think of the dice killing arc? Do we have thoughts?
It definitely wasn't what I was expecting. Like, I was very firmly expecting a 5 years later type of deal, but...
Find out what happened with Akasaka. There was no mention of Akasaka this week, I don't think. Or Oishi.
Nobody knows who Akasaka is in an ideal world.
Oh yeah, we never even thought about Oishi this week. I just realized. Fuck. Oishi's just gone. You know what?
Oh no, we didn't think about Oishi this week.
You know what?
Tragic.
Maybe his good ending, okay, was he got, I guess it would be a bad ending if he had no AC in his car. Okay, he got a bad ending. Maybe he retired early. Maybe he got
that would be a bad ending.
Maybe he got his pension early. Okay, now he's just playing mahjong. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. There was, oh yeah, the other big detail. There was no dam war. The dam war just didn't happen in this timeline because they pretty much eventually, after discussions, they were like, well, the government's, after negotiating, the government will like compensate us more than what they were saying before to move and evacuate, so we're okay with this now, and they're helping to move some of the like religious things that we need moved as well for our community into a new Hinamizawa somewhere else. So then, like, they more communicate with the government to do it, whereas in the previous fragments, Takano and the Irie Institute were basically like pulling the strings to make sure that the dam project wasn't going to go through. So we're in like the last year, summer or something. We're in like the last times where like they'll be living in Hinamizawa here, because everybody's been slowly moving out, and the whole place in like a year or so is going to be turned into a lake in order to do this project or something like that. The whole place is going to be underwater. So Rika's like realizing like a whole bunch of like shops and other places that were here are just like gone now, and some of the other kids are no longer there too. And in fact, we find out later that a lot of the kids that are no longer there were like the only friends that this Rika had. well, I say the only friends as if like she didn't have many. She had a lot of friends. It sounded like they made it sound like basically she was like little princess center of attention among a lot of the other kids at school, especially the boys around her age. The two boys who I think were also implied to be interested in her before were like her closest friends in this one as well, I think. And so a lot of them ended up moving out ahead of time for the evacuation thing. So at the start of this, she feels like she's isolated, not just because she's in this new world, but also because Rika at the time was also isolated from all the friends that she knew, pretty much. They all just moved away. So it was interesting to see from that perspective, yeah. I am surprised that we got to see this side of things for her to wrap this up. Yeah. What why could so Hanyu couldn't get there to be with them and help out because of the fragment in that world is rejecting them. They said something like, this fragment is happening in the way that it is, and I can't go in there to help you because there is a feeling that is there that is out of place for me to also be there. They phrase it as like it's a feeling that's conflicting. Although they specifically worded it as like, if you locked a key in your car or something like that, you lock a key in the room that it's meant to open or something like that. So, like, Rika, you gotta find what this is. How the hell do I find what that is? I don't know. Figure it out. I don't even know what it's gonna look like. Just figure it out if you want to go back. And you don't have much time. How much time do I have? I don't know. Figure it out, maybe.
He's gone back to being useless, as always. That's good to know.
What? Say that again?
Hanyo's back to being useless as always.
Hey, listen. She doesn't even get to like show up and just follow from behind her to be useless too. She just gets to be useless from a marble. She's like, okay, and also like the power of the marble. I'm not gonna get to talk to you that often. Maybe every few days we could talk after the marble rests. I guess there's not enough power, so good luck. I had a moment later on, because Rika the whole time's like, I can't talk to literally anybody about what's going on, so I don't know what to do. And then at some point she opens up to the new doctor that's there, and I'm immediately thinking back to the scene where Keiichi's talking to Irie, where he's like, Keiichi's explaining the whole situation, Irie's like, yeah, sure, yeah, okay, you wait there real quick. I'm just gonna go step out for a second. You want a water or something? I'll just be right back. Okay, we gotta do something. This kid's going a little. Something's going on. Okay, we gotta do something about this. The doctor here was, I guess, nice about it. But then he immediately went and called the parents and talked to them about it too. But like, basically,
which is the correct thing to do, to be clear.
Right? Yeah. But I don't know what the plan was on the parents' end of this situation, but like the parents and the doctor more probably correctly for, you know, how thematically this was gonna happen, like they were just assuming she's thinking about this kind of stuff because all of her friends are moved away, and so she's like having these kind of like delusions or ideas about this stuff as a result of that, because it's like a direct relational similar type of thing. Probably she feels like she's in a different world, disconnected from everything because of that. She feels like she's not there with all her friends from the original world because all her friends here moved away and all that kind of stuff, probably. So that was an interesting angle for that. I thought that was very cool to see that little tidbit of it. The one thing that did confuse me, I don't know if I was just misunderstanding what was being explained, was the answer for the feeling that we had to deal with was Rika's mom, because Rika's mom is supposed to be the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama, who's only supposed to happen on the 8th reincarnation of the daughter in the family line. or the eighth child born in the family line will become the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama or something to that effect. And this is supposed to be Rika's mom, but in the past fragments it was Rika. I was getting confused about that. Does that mean they just added another birth in the line in this fragment, or?
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, okay. That confuses me. For several reasons, I guess. But like, they were also,
all of history turned out the same, even though you had to condense everybody's age by about 20 years. It's fine.
But like, they were also trying to make it sound like it's not even just that she was the eighth incarnation, the eighth daughter born, but also it's like the knowledge of her being the eighth daughter born is also the factor in this, or something, or the knowledge of her not being the eighth daughter in this. I was getting confused. I was thinking, like, does that mean, like, because Rika's mom died in the last timeline, that's why Hanyu was able to show up for Rika specifically, but that didn't seem to be the case either. That part of it was confusing.
No, Rika was the eighth in the last one. Okay. There is somehow an extra daughter that has been born. Okay. Don't think about it too hard.
Okay. Haha, yay. I just won't worry about that. Alright, cool. Alright, well... I also... Okay, related to that stuff, okay? Okay, we find out Rika's mom's the problem. But even before finding out Rika's mom's the problem, when Rika finds out from Hanyu, like, you might have to burn a person, she used to immediately think to herself, like, oh, I got no problem with that. I'll burn a couple people. No, this is all just a dream anyways, pretty much. Everything will go back to normal once I burn them all alive, so... That's where I was starting to think, like, she's gonna start burning everybody in the village. She's just... this is where she goes crazy in this timeline. She just starts burning everybody, hoping that this time it'll work. But that's not where this ended up. Although I think that would have been kind of funny, even though that absolutely wouldn't have made any sense for what Ryukishi was probably trying to do for the entire series. But, yeah, so, like, she's eventually like, okay, I now know for certain that it is my mom that I would have to burn alive if I want to go back to my timeline. Do I want to do that? It becomes the big critical thing afterwards. Do I want to, one, go through the process of burning my mother alive? That's already a pretty fucking terrible thing to add into this mix. The other is, should you go back to the original timeline? Or, she was saying, like, if I just simply forget everything else I've been through, I will just become the Rika from this timeline, and then everything will be fine. We'll just repress our memories of looping for, like, over hundreds of years, and all of that stuff, and just become this Rika. And everything will be fine.
Well, they do also, like, Hanyu does give her an out, and she's like, well, you know, it does have to be burned, because that's how you send things to gods. But, you know, burning a human is grisly, but burning a corpse...
Oh. Hey, listen. It makes the process a little easier. It's just a little bit.
Oh, I thought the implication was, like, you didn't need to burn them at all, because, like, once you stab them and they're dead, they stop being human, so you have transformed what they are.
My confusion with that was...
I think it's that it's, you know, burning a human is grisly, but burning an object, hence a corpse, is not.
My confusion with that was I thought that they were saying you have to burn them alive because they were saying if you kill them, that feeling no longer exists for you to burn it away. And I thought that the point was we had to burn it away, so we had to burn them alive. But I don't know. I don't really care whether or not they had to be alive during the process or not. The important thing here was, Rika, you have to kill your fucking mom. Can you do it? And at one point she was like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck.
She's immediately like, you know, it's probably one of my parents. So I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah. Not only was she like that, she was also just like, you know what? They kind of fucking annoy me anyways on, like, all the fragments, so why not?
Rika may have become a little bit of a sociopath.
Yeah,
A little bit.
A little bit?
slightly,
bit.
slightly. I mean, from her perspective, she was like, I've had to
Yeah,
like
nothing like Burnt Castle, thankfully.
for her, she was like, I've had
Nothing
to
like her.
I've had to relive growing up with them for a number of times now, just knowing they're gonna die at a certain point. Not necessarily knowing how they die or why they die, but I know they're gonna die at a certain point. So at some point, she just became numb to them, I guess, because she's like, they're just gonna die at this date anyways.
They
I'm not
will
even-
kill themselves. I'll do it my. Do it for them.
I'm assuming at some point in the early looping process thing, she was trying to figure out what happened with them, but at some point she just gave up or whatever. But I would have assumed she would have tried at some point instead of just saying, fuck it, they just die at some point. I don't really care. I'm more concerned about why I die later.
My parents would do it for me anyway.
Instead, she just gets drunk. Listen. Wait, listen. She's just getting fucked up and giving herself new names offline. It's fine. Why not? Yeah, so she's like, my parents, kind of fucking annoying. I wouldn't mind burning them or whatever. She tries to like check them. She's just like, if I just if I like pat their head for a bit, I can tell if they're
Allegedly.
the fragment or not somehow. I'll just be able to know if I can feel some sort of energy. And then she doesn't. But then later she does. But it was like her mom's heart instead. She was able to tell. I don't know. It was less a problem of trying to find what the thing is that they got to deal with, and more of a problem of should you even go back? Because everybody else in this world seems happy. Everybody seems fine. They didn't have to deal with any bullshit to get there. You know, everything seems fine, and you didn't have to go through everything. Even Hinamizawa syndrome doesn't really seem to be. It might still be a thing, but it doesn't seem like it is affecting anybody's lives negatively now. Everything seems fine. So, should you go back just because that's where you originally came from, or should you just accept that this is the new life that you live in? So that, because there's also the question of, like, if I'm burning my mom alive in order to get back to that fragment or whatever, is this timeline still going to go on and it's just all fucked up now because I had to go back home? Or was it all just a dream and it's not really going to be real in the end or something? And I was kind of thinking of, like, in the end bits of the final chapter, where she like wakes up and is like, was it a dream or was it a real thing or whatever? I was like, are we doing like an Inception ending here? Are we just questioning whether or not it was real or not? Or I mean, and I guess it's different. Inception's actual ending was more of a question of whether the final reality was real or not. But I guess that's like a whole other thing. That's not really a concern for Rika here. The concern with Rika was like, which way should I go going forward now that we finished everything else, and this is like the final bit of looping I'll probably go through ever. This is just it, the final jumping of fragments. Which way do I go with my life? Which way do I get to choose? And I think it's important, the fact that we do get to choose here, even though Ryukishi makes sure to make a point of her trying to ask Hanyu what she could do almost, and Hanyu's like, you can't ask me to make your choice so that you can blame me for it. You have to make this choice here. This is on you, buddy. You can't pass this off to other people. You gotta take responsibility for this choice. What do you want to do?
You want to commit murder? Go ahead.
I didn't know which way we were gonna go with this for a bit. A part of me was like, okay, well, we gotta go back to the whole gang towards the end, but another part of me was like, okay, but the story's done. We don't have to. So, I don't know. We can just do this. I don't, but, yeah, the last chapter especially, or the one before the last or something, where she has the nicest last day in this fragment. Everything's great. I think she hung out with her parents like the whole day or something, and had a very lovely time. And she just wakes up back in the regular world, or that she came from before, and she's like, "Wait, what does this mean? What has happened?
Oh,
Was
no.
was that all a dream afterwards, or did I actually burn my mother to death, or kill her, or something else? Like, what has happened for me to return here? And Hanyu's trying to just be like, no, it was simply all a dream, of course. And so, okay, motherfucker.
Kill anyone, you're fine.
Well, she's like, no, you're just lying to make me feel better, okay? It might not have been a dream at all. She's like, I don't remember the last moments anytime I change out of a fragment or whatever, so it could be that that's what happened. Or, like, because usually in the past she would forget her memories and she would jump fragments when she died in that fragment or whatever, but that might not have been, it might have just been the burning of the mom or something. So, regardless, the point is she wakes up in, like, their returning fragments to everybody, and we get a very clear explanation from Ryukashi about why the choice to return to this world is not something that Rika should regret, which I think was very nice how they put it. It's something I've thought about a lot in life. It's like all the bullshit that you deal with, or bullshit that people deal with in general, that like might have been bad things in their life, still influences the type of person they become in the future. And in many times, like they learn a lot of things having gone through all that bullshit, and in some ways, makes them a better person. In some ways, it still sucks that they went through some of that stuff, but in some ways, they're, people are like thankful for the person that they are and wouldn't want to change that about themselves or whatever. And that was kind of like a message that I think Rena specifically was explaining to her, basically saying like, you're explaining to us that in this world that you went to, everything was fine, but in this world, we're glad to have become the people that we are, despite having to go through that shit. And I thought that was a nice little message to have here. I thought it was nice. I thought it was nice. What is Soul posting? As my friend said when we talked about Dice Killing Arc after I read it, can't spell trauma without ow. Without ow. Ow. Alternate universe? Or are we talking about, like, pain? Or just ow ow? Oh! There was a moment that I remembered with Rika with the doctor this week, where the doctor's, like, ask her, like, so, are you feeling okay? Are you alright? And she's going, Miu or Nipa, and the doctor's like, that's not a yes or no. I didn't answer here. She's like, yes, yeah, everything's fine. She's
That
like, oh
kind of
shit.
scared me for a moment. I was like, oh. Whoa.
Stop meowing at me and answer the question.
Nobody's ever talked to her like that.
Yeah.
Damn, Neko Dairy's
You
always
do
in the
that?
way.
Yeah, and this kind of adds into the whole, like, Mion just directly said this to her at some point. She's like, you kind of made yourself isolated on your own because, like, everybody pretty much doted on you like a princess or whatever. You were basically like a spoiled princess to everybody, and then they all moved away. So now, like, and Rika's like, damn, I was kind of acting like that in the past world line too. Fuck, shit. This is she's talking about me in like all the world lines too. Oh shit. Well, I mean, she's like, I mean, to be fair, in those other world lines, she was mostly just like an observer of the things that were happening, to try to figure out how to prevent things from getting fucked later. But like, it was still a thing to focus on about Rika as a character that we probably didn't really have much of a time to focus on before because we were so focused on everybody else's stories about these things. So it was interesting to see that angle of it. How do we feel about the art this week? It is by the same artist as the previous arcs, and I know we had issues with some of the art stuff before. I didn't really have any problems this week. I didn't notice anything wrong. Everything seemed fine.
Yeah, this week was fine.
Pretty
They
good.
clearly had a bit more time to work with it. Not as strenuous schedule, I guess. It looked fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked pretty fine with that. It looked, I thought it had some pretty nice shots at times. To be fair though, we didn't really have to worry about a lot of like action scenes or like horror scenes or whatever. However,
Yeah.
there was a pretty terrifying scene of like Rika snapping at Satoko. Holy shit. I didn't know what was going to happen there because this is also still... Oh, sorry, say that again?
Sorry, we did also get the one shot of Rika's head right in front of the fucking truck tire.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's true too. I forgot about that bit. Yeah, because Hanyu was like, actually, in that timeline, you got hit by the truck and then your head landed directly in front of where the tire was going. So I had to save you. I had to do something about it.
Satoko ran up to try to see if you were okay, and your face was gone.
Oh my god.
Which is such a terrible detail to lie about. Like, you could have said Annie, you could have just left it at, yeah, your head was crushed. No, your girlfriend came up and saw your face blown off to smithereens, just carpeting the street.
But you're okay now.
Little Rika chunks were everywhere.
But it's okay now. Everything's fine now, right? You're alive again.
You got turned into a flat 2D character. How'd they do it?
Speaking of the girlfriend here, okay, Satoko now, I don't know if fucking hates Rika is the right way to phrase this, but like they're clearly fighting with each other. I couldn't tell if it was like Satoko directly bullying Rika or if it was like I don't know. I don't know what was going on in Satoko's head here, but she was like grabbing, like Rika would have one of the old books from the Saiguden and trying to read through it, and Satoko would just run up, grab it, and say, "What the fuck are you reading? What is this shit?" And like start tossing it to like other kids in the room. Mion being like one of them, I think. And then Rika snaps at her, fucking grabs her, throws her down, hits her with a chair, or puts the chair like on top of her, and is like, "You ever fucking come into my face again? You get into my face again? You start giving me shit again? I'll fucking punch the shit out of you. All right, don't mess with me. I'll kill you." And then Satoko just starts crying.
To your parents in our timeline, I can show you what they did to you.
Oh my god, I will. I will destroy you. I will wreck your shit. You mess with me, you child. Okay. So,
yeah. Truck real up close. I can show you a truck real up close.
Little traumatizing experience for Satoko here. Okay, but you know the grown-ups there were like, okay, Rika, violence is not the answer. You can't go threatening people. Satoko, you're kind of bullying people too. Everybody, let's apologize. And they're like, okay. We apologize. Neither of them mean it, of course, but like...
The true Canadian way, what can I say?
I was just like... that was still at the point, too, where I'm just like, I don't know if Rika's just gonna start burning everybody alive. I don't know if we... I think the main thing that, like... kind of...
Burn Castle.
I think the big thing for me was like the fact that like I had those thoughts in my head, and then I remembered we only have like one volume for all this, and I'm like halfway through this volume. We don't have time to start murdering everybody.
Yes, we
just don't have the time for it. Okay.
Yes, we do.
We don't. We don't got the time to murder everybody.
Look, okay.
Because if Ryukishi has
all of a sudden an actual natural disaster.
Maybe.
I have to remind you, Kagero Gaze killed everyone in like a couple panels. Okay,
but this is Ryukishi writing. Ryukishi's gonna be like, if somebody goes crazy and starts murdering people, we also need like an entire other volume where we have to wag our finger in front of the reader and Rika and say, this is not the correct answer, young lady. Okay, you got to do this instead. Because the power of friendship and all that. All right, you should not be doing all that.
I'm just saying, if Ryukishi was in a coward, he could have done it.
Hey, listen. She's too busy drinking wine, all right? She's too busy getting fucked up on her namesake, okay? So, okay. I was trying to think of other...
I like the implication that, like, hundreds of years later, she finally looks at the bottle like, the fuck am I even drinking?
This isn't even good.
I just never even attempted to read it. I couldn't read until now. And it says, Burn Castellar. Okay.
So here's the real question. Did she just drink on that last carton for like what 2 years? Because I think her parents died 2 years before she usually resets. Or did she somehow manage to order more?
Hey,
Or
listen.
did her parents have a lot of alcohol stashed away?
Or, yeah, okay. We got 3 possibilities.
Okay. I was
They're all
thinking
pretty
like
depressing.
I was thinking like, listen, she's the only living last member of that family, the priestess family or whatever, and Oyashiro-sama, everybody in the village, somebody will hook her up with wine. Why not?
Look, my parents' basement, they got like 60 bottles down there. So if I was in Ricky's position,
Do you have
I
a
could
wine
just-
cellar?
Yes.
Oh,
Apparently.
well, yeah,
Rika's just living in
That explains it.
Shadow's wine cellar. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Getting fucked up on the burn
got
castle.
a burn castle down there.
I can't tell.
Go check afterwards. That's your homework.
I again, so the getting the burn castle name from that I thought was funny. I thought it was funny for her to be like Frederica. Yeah, that sounds right.
Fred.
Yeah.
What a name.
Well, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that name. That's my name, Doctor.
Also,
My
that's
name is
legible.
Frederica Verncastle. And Doctor's like, okay, if you say so. Sure. You got that marble there. You could talk to your sheep god through that. Could I hear the conversation like a couple days when that's happening? Maybe not saying that I don't believe you, but you know, it'd be nice to hear that. So but again, he was like not sus about it though, like Irie was. Irie was immediately like, we have to detain this man. Can I get something to knock him out or something? we gotta do something about this boy to keep him here. We can't let him out. But this other doctor's just like, I'm just gonna call your parents and talk to them about this because this is like kind of a bit concerning. But we probably understand where this thing is coming from or whatever. So I like the implication that like I was wondering for a second whether or not like to believe in this story, like this final arc could in a way be considered like not even supernatural in the sense in like if you just look at that fragment by itself, the Hanyu bit might not have even have been real, it might not have even happened. And I didn't know if it was going to be like a case of like, okay, the marble's ready, we can talk to Hanyu now. How come I can't hear Hanyu now? And then like the doctor walks away and then she can talk to Hanyu for some reason. I didn't know if like we were going to go to that bit or whatever, but that ended up not even be a thing. But I think I like it like that. That we didn't even focus too much on that bit because instead the world just treated her like not even considering that this is a real thing that she was dealing with or whatever. They treated it as like okay, we understand why she's thinking these things is because of this direct reason that her has been influencing her life here. We didn't immediately have to actually dive into the supernatural aspect of these things to try to help out Rika that's in this fragment deal with what she's going through. So I thought that was neat. But all of it in the end was like a lesson from Hanyu to Rika in general, because she kind of, how was it phrased? It was like her regrets to, through the whole looping process, have Rika become more and more disconnected from her relation with her mother. Or something to that effect. I forget how it was worded in the end, but it was something like I wanted you to basically have more of an appreciation for like your mom after all of this. And that kind of world helped to do that and to kind of act as a closing thing for like your looping shenanigans and to realize that this can be your life permanently if you just accept it. And you don't think about other possibilities to fix things every 5 seconds. You can just exist here. You can just do that. As long as somebody doesn't start massacring everybody again. As long as that doesn't happen, everything will be fine. I thought we were going to get a lot more out of Satoshi being here. Satoshi didn't factor into anything. At all.
Satoshi's entire personality is Shion, and Shion's not there.
Technically, Shion's there, but it's not the Shion, whatever. But it is, but not. That was what was confusing me too.
But it is.
But it is. Well, it is the Shion, but it's also not the Shion in the sense that, like, the Shion that we knew from the original fragments became the Shion that she is because of the swap. Like, is a whole thing. Anyways, twin shenanigans aside, okay? I was like, Satoshi's here. Satoshi's here, and they made a whole big thing in the original world line where it's like Satoko always cried to him for everything. And I'm like not seeing any of that here. I step out of this thinking like, one, I still don't know shit about Satoshi really, other than in that past fragment where he went crazy and started like killing the uncle, not uncle, the aunt. Like, I don't really know anything about him other than that. And then with Satoko, I'm just like, would she have just naturally been a bully? Like, what is the implication with her here? Because like in the previous fragments, I don't really know shit about her other than she sets up a shit ton of traps, because we only ever focus on Satoko when we want to talk about child abuse stuff. And most of that is just, we don't even look at Satoko, we look at everybody else surrounding Satoko's life. So I was like, I still don't really know much about Satoko other than the implication seemingly being if her life went well, she might become a bully. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to think about Satoko from this. But there was the implication from Satoshi that, like, she actually wants to be your friend, Rika. She's just, I don't, tsundere about it or something. I don't know what the implication whether it was supposed to be, but again, we didn't really have enough time to explore that too. All this to say, I'm not interested enough in Go Sotsu to bother trying it, but I am interested in what the fuck supposedly happens in all of that. Because supposedly, I think Ari's directly called it like the divorce arc for them or something. So I don't know what happens in Go Sotsu. I have no idea. All I've been told is don't bother. So I don't know. Also, real quick, I understand her name is Reina, not Rena now, because she didn't have to change her name or whatever. It reminded me again, I was like, man, we really did think that was a big, bold name change with that one, huh? Reina to Rena. Maybe it was like a kanji character change as well that was important there, but I feel like in the end,
lost upon the English audience.
Maybe
Rena is now spelled in kana, I think.
Oh, okay. What does that imply with her name change? I guess just.
What are the lore implications?
What the hell are you?
Well, because I'm just thinking, like, with Takano, it made sense because Takano, like, changed the kanji of her names or whatever in several different ways for symbolic reasons of what was going on with her. But for Reina, I was just like, okay, so she didn't want to be called Reina. She wanted to just be called Rena now for reasons of not wanting to associate with her mom now. But I didn't know how much that accomplished that. Because is Ryugu supposed to be her family name? Or I don't even know. Listen, I don't gotta think much about that. The main thing here is, like, I was seeing her saying, oh, her name now is Reina, not Rena now. That means that there was a big leap in changes or whatever if that's happened. And I was like, okay, well, that's correct, but also I still think it's the smallest fucking name change in the world for this. But then also Takano, I guess, also had a small name change, but she's like, okay, it's going to be exactly the same, but we're just going to change which kanji we use for this instead.
Look, Chef, it's 5 letters. How much do you expect? It's 20% that got removed.
I was thinking, like, if you're going through a big change in your identity like that, you look at a wine bottle instead, maybe, and get ideas from that. That's what Rika did. Fuck it.
Yeah, we should not.
Reda, just look at the brand. Just look at the brand of the hatchet you hold, okay, and just just name yourself after that. It'll be fine.
You mean cleaver?
Whatever, cleaver, hatchet.
Gonna swap your second E with an I.
I care.
That's tiny, dude. It's not like a huge thing, but that was the thing that stuck out to me. I was like, oh yeah, we really did try to do that, huh? How did we feel about the whole decision towards the end and like the process that people were explaining for like why they're like okay with it? I thought I like because at one point I was wondering to myself like which world I would pick if I was in Rika's scenario, and honestly I don't know. I feel like instinctually I'd want to go back to my original world line, but I think the fact that like the implication that I have to burn alive someone I care about to do that, I don't know if I could do that with that added factor into it. I don't know. I don't know. That seems like a lot.
Coward.
Maybe. I don't know. What would you guys pick if you were in her shoes? Would you be fine with returning to the original world, or what's thoughts going on with you guys?
Assuming I haven't been tortured for centuries to lose all concept of the value of human life, I'd probably go for staying in this new world.
It seems very nice, right? Everybody's happy, you know.
It's like, oh no, I have to make friends again, I guess.
Everybody's about to move to a different area anyway, so like it's not even like her friends are gone forever. They just moved to the next Hinamizawa, I'm pretty sure, right? So she's just gonna move in with them later. So it's not like they're gone forever. I don't think they're just gone for now earlier, is what I was assuming was happening. I don't know.
I mean, I think Sadako is stated to be like fully leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
oh, okay.
It's kind of one of the. There's also the idea of like these are the people that Rika knew, but also aren't the people that Rika knew.
Not quite. They're like the Funhouse Mirror version of them.
Yeah.
But that also, to an extent, would be true in the original world, anyways.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because she had gone through the 100 years, so.
I think Rika should have taken the opportunity to reflect and realize that she's codependent on these people at this point.
Codependent.
Is it codependent? It's just dependent, actually. They don't care.
Yeah, just dependent. Yeah.
You're like, they don't get anything out of hanging with Rika.
I think it's codependent in the other world, and it's just dependent here.
Okay.
Chef, see, in that timeline, your parents aren't dead, so like it seems like a downgrade to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was
unpack that one at therapy.
I was getting very confused at Rika's mindset about her parents with this, where she was immediately like, there wasn't even like a thought of her head to like check about the state of her parents in this new fragment. She was just already assuming that they were dead, so didn't worry about that. And then at one point, she had to be walked home by Reina, trying to find more information about this, realizing, oh wait, I don't actually live with Satoko anymore. I actually like have my old home with my parents that I can go to now, and they're alive. I didn't even think about or realize any of this shit until just now. So she like the thought didn't even enter her head.
She's just like, damn, kind of wish you weren't, but
I gotta deal with these people again. Thought I got rid of y'all. Yeah, I think it was very bold of Ryukashi to copy Yu-Gi-Oh! GX several years after it released.
Oh, impressive.
What?
It's bold of him to do
There is an episode, I'm not shitting, there's an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that posits this exact question. Would it be considered killing your mother if you left her to die?
Oh.
I don't think that's the same question at all.
I remember now.
I'm not explaining it great, but basically there is a character who ends up in a situation where they're like, do I save my mother and risk killing, like getting injured myself, or do I not save her and then just, not? And the character ends up not trying to save her, and the mother lives anyway. Just ends up miraculously he gets saved by someone else. Because the character's trying to decide between, do I save my mom or do I save my dad? Well, he ends up saving the dad, and then the dad ends up saving the mom. And so the character's like, oh, okay, so I killed her. I still killed her, though. She's alive.
Okay, So I feel like the context that they were also having to choose their other parent really changes that.
It does, but it's still like you know they're alive, but you killed them.
I also
Is that do you consider that killing them? Because in this case, this is all just a dream that Hanyu has deviously cooked up for Rika, where she's like, "So, are you gonna kill your mom? Are you gonna do that? Huh?" Because she didn't
You
actually
are
kill
my
her.
daughter.
She didn't actually kill her, but
It also
is still
isn't a dream.
but it is still like the thought of like, well, because you have gone through all these loops, every time you do that, you are effectively killing her, even though you aren't, but you are. You know.
I see.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I like
every
to
time you went through
mention.
the loop without like trying to find some way to save her.
Yeah.
Also, Rika just randomly started referring to herself as a witch.
Look, we all get a little witchy every here and there. All right, you know. We
Find
all have
out
a
more about
phase.
that in Umi Neko no Nako Koroni.
You know, I'm a bit of a witchy phase
Girls
myself.
get into the occult,
Yeah,
and
that's
boys
true.
get really into sports.
Ryukashi talks of this often. By the
That's
way,
how I knew I was trans.
by the way, is Rika supposed to be like a poet or something too, or something? Why does Ryukashi keep writing these like poem like quotes or whatever towards the end, and then credits them to his blue haired priestess
Like,
OC?
Yeah, no, she's an author.
You.
Okay.
It happens.
Well,
Yeah,
because
she's a
that way, if they
mangaka,
hit,
remember?
they can get credit, and if they don't hit, they're gonna be like, well, the character's just not very good. It does.
This is true.
Yeah, you remember when she was trying to write a manga?
Authors hate this one
That's
weird
true.
trick.
She did do that. Because like the big one for this one was the I see the poem here. Long ago, in the days when gods appeared to men, bread fell down from the heaven. Some lamented loudly that the bread was not meat. Meat fell down from the heaven. Some lamented loudly that they preferred the bread. God came down from heaven. He will make water fall down for a time until everyone knows what will make them happy. Rain fell down from the heaven. Everyone lamented loudly that their clothing became. And I'm just like reading this. I'm like, okay, fucking. What?
Mars?
Do people not know what they fucking want? What is
Yes,
happening?
The masses are a bunch of idiots.
And then he's like, all right.
Everyone's
like, okay, our clothes are wet. Is it okay? Flames fall down from heaven, and everyone's like, well, now our houses are burned down. And then he came down from heaven, and he's like, okay. He'll make nothing fall down from heaven, and everyone's like, "Okay, why did you like forsake us? Where are you at, God? Where are you at?" He's like, "All right, I'll just throw everything." And they're like, "Okay, well now,
I'm confused.
Now there's nobody left to complain.
And then he was just like, "All right, I'll just send boulders." And then there's no more people to complain.
They're throwing rocks.
And then it's like, then rain fell down from the heavens. Passing travelers expressed their gratitude. And then the quote, God, we thank thee for the unexpected weather. Now we can carry on our long journey and enjoy the break from the monotony. And then God saw them off without a word. As it should be, gods and dice are best when silent. Frederica Berncastle. And I'm just like... I wasn't sure what the... I remember reading it and thinking like it's a funny poem in a way to me or whatever, a funny little thing happening where it's like gods are trying to grant their wish and it's just going horribly for like both ends because like misunderstandings or like God being tired of their bullshit until eventually the people of the world just like thanks, I guess, thanks for this, and God's like, okay, good, fine, we can both just shut up now. And everything was fine.
I don't think there was anything to interpret from that. I think it was an entirely literal statement. There was no poem. This is just like, stop talking to God. It'll help
just text.
just don't talk to God. Just don't. Just live your life. Don't complain.
Is completely incorrect. I love the sound of dice rolling.
Oh, okay. So yeah, more of the story. Just stop talking. Just stop complaining about things. Accept what you're given. Don't complain about it.
Become complacent.
Because I mean, I guess like you know, a lot of this is like, should you really be changing events in order to give yourself a happier life, or should you just accept the life that you're living now and just move on with it and not just have all this regret in you? And then it directly connected with the whole like the regret about Rika's relation with her mother or whatever, which makes sense now seeing more into Rika's life here, but prior to this I just never even thought about Rika's mom because Rika never thought about Rika's mom. So I guess it makes sense for us to wrap it up with that.
Kind of the point.
Yeah. So that all makes sense. And then we wrap that up with a good night for all of that, and then thinking about making curry with her mom or something. And then that wraps up the dice killing arc. What did people think about the dice killing arc in the end? What did people have a compared to the other arcs is what I mean, and as like a closing to the series in general? What do people think?
Now that I think about it, did Rika ever like learn the context of what how her mom was dying? Like, I think she figured out that Takano was doing it, but like,
I don't think she ever learned the
I feel
specifics.
like Takano might have said something about it to her.
Maybe.
Just remember, she forgot the episode 8, so who fucking knows? She might not even remember.
I just remember at some point in the manga, there at least being like Rika being like, I assume Takano and the wild dogs killed my parents or whatever because otherwise they were going to stop me.
She says it during this arc at some point where she just puts together. I assume Takano did it, but I wasn't super involved at that point. So
yeah, she's just assuming, knowing everything that happened in the last arc. She's like, I'm assuming that's probably what happened. And now that Takano's not here, my parents didn't have to die, probably.
And we do know that Takano like did it.
So, yeah. What else was there about this arc? I thought it was a very nice final little volume. I liked that it was just short and sweet and done, and had a nice little message wrapped across it. And it's pretty nice. I liked it all as like a self-contained one volume read for the week. Don't necessarily know if I needed it to wrap up my Higurashi reading, but it felt like a nice little like bonus volume. So it's nice. I felt like everything was already complete at the end of the festival accompanying arc, and I didn't really need this though. This was just like an extra bonus thing if you like Rika more, is what it felt like to me. Not that I'm complaining. It was very nice.
Which we do here. We are Rika
It very
stan.
much is an epilogue.
Yeah.
I didn't sign for this.
That's too bad.
Oh, who's your
bad.
favorite, Shadow?
Yeah, do you have a favorite? You didn't think you'd get this far, huh?
I think it's this one.
My favorite would probably be Shion, maybe. I like Shion. I think. But then it gets confusing about which Shion I mean. But you know what it is.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Everybody knows what I mean. Everybody knows what. Listen, no, I liked the third twin. Okay, that we don't talk about, the secret third twin. All right, don't ask questions about that. All right?
Shimeon?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't want us to spend too long on this because we do have to give our final thoughts about the series in general, and then we have to do quiz. And we're an hour and a half in. So let me read the afterword that we have here. From Ryukishi, about the dice killing arc, the power of a meaningful daily communication. Hello, I'm Ryukishi07. Looking back, I'm suddenly struck by the realization that it's been 5 years since we began. This has been a very long story. For the time being, Higurashi, When They Cry, reaches its conclusion in the dice killing arc. First, to all of you who read the manga, to everyone involved in this project, and Suzuragi sensei, thank you very much. Back when I was writing the script for the original, I didn't have any experience writing novels. I came up against many challenges, and at one point, I even had to stop writing altogether. Nevertheless, though imperfect, the series made it far enough to be turned into a manga. I owe it all to everyone who supported me and the help of my friends. As for the dice killing arc, its theme is daily communication. I pray with all my heart that we all recognize the overwhelming support we get from the people around us, and that we will treasure and cultivate the power that comes from that. And that was Ryukishi's afterward, and then we get one afterward from the artist, and it says, "Thank you for staying with us all this time. I believe the future that Rika chose for herself will surely be a happy one. I think that we only live once, and we face lots of big choices and difficult decisions on the way. If we don't allow ourselves to be carried away by our surroundings and choose our own path, one that suits our needs, then that is the right answer. We've each been given our own life, and I want to live mine to the fullest. I am truly grateful for the blessing of being allowed to work on Higurashi, from the abducted by demons arc to the dice killing arc. It was a lot of fun drawing all the Higurashi characters and their myriad emotions. Thank you to everyone who supported me, to the editor who helped me with the writing, and to my staff. With all of your help, we made it to the end. I hope that this arc, where Rika-chan fights her own battle, will reach BT-san too. BT-san once said to me that it's important to keep running at 70% power. I don't think I'll ever forget that, although sometimes you have to go at 120% to take hold of an opportunity, and you could choose to keep up that pace. There are many different paths and many different choices. I'm rooting for all of you, that you will create great futures, and I'm looking forward to 07th Expansion's future works. I expect brilliant stories filled with emotion, suspense, and terror. All kinds of things to shake up people's hearts. It's a blessing that I can look forward to something twice a year, every year, but please take care of your health. Thank you for everything. If we get a chance to meet again, I look forward to it." And that was the end of that. There was no bonus memes with all this stuff, other than like little drawings in between stuff. So here's what we'll do here. First, we'll go through people for this week, if they had any closing, like summarizing thoughts about this arc specifically, real quick. Most of us have shared our thoughts already, but we'll go through everybody for the dice killing arc, and then we'll go through for everybody's thoughts on the conclusion of Higurashi as a whole and their score. So that's what we'll do. So starting with Arimia, what did you think of the dice killing arc specifically?
Pretty good.
Great.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. It was fine. It was fine. Like with Higurashi, he really likes to toy around with what ifs. And this is, I would think, one of the better what ifs. Short, succinct, you get the idea he was going for. That's all you need.
That's true. Thank you so much for that. Aztec, what did you think of the dice killing arc?
It's alright. I don't really feel like it added much to the overall story, to be honest. It's like, the main thing is that it showed Rika's kind of fucking nutso, but
Well, not so hard.
we worked past that, okay? We worked past that. It's fine. She's doing better. Maybe. All right. Well, thank you so much for that. Rika Chama Fan Club President, what did you think of the dice killing arc, aka the Rika epilogue?
To be honest, I also felt like it was kind of alright. It definitely feels pretty extra to the main 8 chapters, but the opening for the anime adaptation was a banger, so at least I had that going for it.
Oh shit! This had like a specific different opening for this?
Yep, yeah, it was kind of like an extra 5 episode season where I think 3 out of the 5 episodes were for this arc.
Oh, interesting. I'm excited to check that out. Thank you so much for that. Shadow Trust, what did you think of the dice killing arc?
That's fine. Could have used a little bit more murder, to be honest.
Just a little more murder? You wanted to see the burning alive of Rika's mom? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay, all right.
But I understand why they, left it out. Like,
Okay. Okay. All right, thank you so much for that. Thrice Demoned Away, what did you think of the dice killing arc?
I mean, I thought it was cool. It was interesting to see a glimpse of like how people would have turned out if terrible things didn't happen in all of their lives and how it changed some of them and didn't really affect others. But also it did very much feel just kind of like a little extra tacked on thing of like, hey, what if we just give Rika a very traumatic soap opera episode to go through? It was all a dream. So, but it I don't know. I liked some of the exploration with that, but it did kind of just feel, when it came down to it, a little unnecessary, just in the grand scheme of the story.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. Myself, I've already shared most of my thoughts. I'll just quickly go through some of them again. I liked this arc as a nice little short read. I liked the message that we had going for this. I liked that we got to explore Rika a little bit more from the angle of how the looping has affected her. Don't really know if it was nice. I don't really know if I needed it after the end of the Festival of Company arc. It's a nice little bonus thing, though, so I don't really mind that. But I don't really, like Aztec said, I don't really know how much this added that I truly needed. But it was nice to read, and it didn't take that long to read, so I don't really mind it too much. But it was very, very nice. I thought it was a nice little what if. Pretty good, and I didn't have any problems with the art. Art looked fine. Art looked good. So, yeah. Women Apologist. What did you think about the dice killing arc?
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Pretty
I think it adds. I think it really does a lot to emphasize how much of Higurashi is about guilt in particular, and sort of making Rika have to face the choice of whether or not accepting that guilt is something that she wants to do, and whether that's guilt is worth, or whether the friends that she spent all that time fighting for are worth the guilt that she will now have to carry. I like it.
Okay. So, yeah, that was the dice killing arc to wrap things up for the series as a whole. Now, let's go through people and hear our opinions and final scores for the manga adaptation of Higurashi as a whole. Arimia, how heart. What did you think of the Higurashi manga adaptation? What score would you give it out of 10? Whole numbers, please, motherfucker. Arimia? Maybe she's not here. She got AirPods in. Okay, we'll skip Ari for now. Aztec, what did you think about the Higurashi manga as a whole, and what score would you give it out of 10?
As a whole, I definitely liked it. I was very interested in the majority of the arcs. It's only the last one and this one that just kind of fell flat. I don't know. 8. 8 sounds good.
8 out of 10 it is. Sweet. Thank you so much for that. Rika Chama Fan Club President, what did you think of the Higurashi manga as a whole? And what score would you give it out of 10?
I guess no decimals.
Hopefully.
It's like either 8 or 9. So I think since I tend to give on the higher end of what I feel like, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. I do feel like the Matsuri Bayashi adaptation was a bit weaker than I would have liked, but I think all of the other arcs were quite well done in the manga.
Okay, alright. Oh, actually, I should be asking a follow-up question to people. Favorite arcs in general, if we have any in mind. Aztec, did you have a favorite arc?
Massacre arc.
Okay, so yours would be Massacre.
I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was called, but the one where he fought Ren on top of the school.
Oh, Atonement, I think, right? Is that Atonement?
That's the Atonement arc, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sumi Horoboshi.
Yeah, that one
Okay.
was fun. This is just like, wait, you shouldn't be able to do that. How are you doing that? Stop remembering things. Actually, don't stop remembering things. This is going well.
This is a bit of fun. We have fun in the Massacre arc.
Yeah, wait, this is cool.
Oh, Ari, you're back. Okay, so I was asking everybody their general thoughts about Higurashi the manga as a whole and what score we would give it, and additionally what our favorite arcs are. What would be your answers to these things?
It was mid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ari hates Higurashi.
8.5.
Okay. We said whole numbers, motherfucker. We said whole
I don't care.
numbers. Yeah,
I don't
well,
care.
yeah, well,
8.5.
I'll just lower your score down to an 8 then.
8.5.
It's just an 8
No,
then.
screw you.
No,
8.5.
So I wrote down 8.
I'm like Shino, where I'm like I'm like waffling between an 8 and a 9 because I really like it. But you know, for this manga adaptation, some parts were weaker than others. And Higurashi as a whole, there are parts of it that also don't hold up as well nowadays. But as a whole, it does still like it's good. It's still good. So I'm somewhere between an 8 and a 9, depending on my mood.
I see. And what's your favorite arc?
Not as good as Umineko, but
Yeah, probably. What's your
favorite
favorite
arc is the one where she dies.
What?
Okay, you're gonna need to be a little
Hold on.
more specific.
Hold on.
I always get it mixed up with Minagurashi and Matsura Bayashi.
Matsuri Bayashi is festival accompanying, so the last one. And then
Then
Minagoroshi is massacre, so
yeah,
the
Minagoroshi. I
So the
like it when they
massacre,
get so close, and yet still so far.
Oof.
and in the end,
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
Linkin Park.
doesn't even matter.
Wow. All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for that, Ari. Shadow, what did you think of Higurashi the manga as a whole? What score would you give it out of 10? And what was your favorite arc? Shadow might also not be here right now.
oh, Shadow said BRB.
Oh, okay. The Rice Demon Away. What did you think about Higurashi When They Cry the manga? What score would you give it out of 10? And what was your favorite arc?
I think out of 10, maybe like a 7. Cause like I enjoyed it. It did have the art being weird sometimes that would kind of like trip me up. And then some of the more, I don't know, it's like repetitive cringe in a weird way, but it was always like very earnest, so it was kind of hard to be mad at it that much.
Hmm.
But I guess my favorite would probably be festival accompanying, even though that was kind of where a lot of the like, if we all just believe and be friends, we can do it. A lot of it's in there, but I am kind of a sucker for a happy ending, and that's kind of the happiest ending they got. So I would say that one.
Okay. So 7 out of 10 and festival accompanying arc. That sound about right?
Yup.
All right. For myself, since I don't know if Shadow's back yet, I thought this adaptation of Higurashi, I say that as if I consumed the original Higurashi. I've only consumed the first season of the anime, and I don't even remember too much of the details of the first season of the anime. I thought that it was, like, very interesting. I think my biggest issue is the fact that we read Umineko first, so it's hard for me to not compare the two and constantly be thinking Umineko was like so much better at a lot of stuff, which makes I say this stuff as if like they cover the same topics at all. Really, they're like very different things, but like the kind of format that the stories are told in is like a thing that I kept comparing a lot of, and that's not necessarily the fault of Higurashi, but you know, not to say that it was a bad thing at all, but there was also the issues with the art later on at times, which became a whole thing, and I think my biggest thing, most of the series was great. I didn't really have a problem with, and it gave me a lot to think about. But I think the thing that loses a lot of points for me was a lot of the very over the top almost idealism that Ryukashi has, or like over the top hand holding of that idealism or whatever. Like when we have the whole issue about the child abuse, and then he says, if we just literally get an entire small village to step up and go yell at the Child Protective Service for like several days in a row and get a bigger and bigger crowd for this, then together we can make them do their job about one case of this happening. And I was like, okay, well, this is not. It's a bit much.
See, I don't know that that's idealism. I don't know that I would call that idealism. Like, it's definitely idealism in the sense that it happens in the story, but
ideally it wouldn't call for that.
All of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like he seems to think like a lot of people would be able to do that for all these cases, when I'm just thinking like in most cases none of these people would give a fuck to that degree. Like they'd be like sad that they hear that this is happening, but they would not be doing all of that for that, I don't think. And then like the answer for that was really just get a politician involved, and then they sorted things out. So like I look at things like that and I'm like, I get Ryukashi is trying to reinforce the idea of like the community here, but also the way that we've done this before is just like constant speeches about the power of friendship that like he's already given me like 7 other times, and I just felt like after a certain point this is like a bit much with this stuff. But then again, how they're presented is like in cool ways that I thought were like pretty impactful for like each fragment, you know, like we'll do like a whole, we're working together to save Satoko, you know, all of us through the whole village, all the different departments together. And then another arc, it's like, okay, through the power of friendship, we can help Rana hide a body. So it's like we have different ways of the power of friendship solving all of our problems, I guess. But that all said, I think I would give this probably a 7 out of 10 in the end. And I think my favorite arc would be the curse killing arc. I think. I might have to think more about it, and it might turn out to be that the atonement arc is more my favorite, but at this time I would probably say the curse killing arc is my favorite, because I think a lot of those scenes had more of an impact that I remembered more. But I mean, the series in general is very nice for like many scenes that I'm going to be thinking about, or many moments that we're going to be thinking about. Some are like funny thinking about it in context, and others are just like very powerful in context. So yeah, I liked the cast we had here, especially, and I thought it was neat, but Umineko just kind of, it's hard to not compare it to it because I read it first, and I know it's by the same writer, so it's kind of always gonna have that to lower its score for me in comparison. So I don't know, but that's my thoughts.
Okay, here's my question to you.
Yeah.
Who do you like more, Rika or Burn?
Oh, Burn. I honestly don't really know. Honest to God, I don't really know if I cared for Rika. I think this arc, I liked her a lot more. Like up until
this
like
arc?
This arc, yes, because like I actually got to know about her. The other arcs I didn't really get to know about her. The other arcs was just like her, like the only other time other than this I really got to know her was a festival accompanying where she's told people, we're all going to die, I need you guys to help me, and then we did not focus on her anymore. Like she was not really a focus anywhere except for like the time looping shenanigans prior to this. So I only really got to learn more about her as a person now. So I don't really think I cared for Rika, but I like Burn Castle. I think they're more interesting.
But now that he knows, she's 100-year-old alcoholic witch.
He likes the 100-year-old alcoholic witch more. Yeah.
Listen.
Look, chap, we all have a type,
if you,
okay? I'm not here to judge you, okay?
if you were asking me before reading this arc, like who do you like? Do you like the Burn Castle character you know from Umineko, or do you like Rika from Higurashi? The answer is obviously for me going to be Burn Castle, because I don't know shit about fucking Rika other than she's in a time loop and she's fucking, I guess, drinks sometimes. I don't know. I just didn't know shit about her or Satoko, really, other than Satoko seems like she would have been a bully, and she does traps.
No, I will give you that the manga does. The manga really, like, for as much as you can with a work like Higurashi, it does kind of sacrifice characterization, which is a shame.
Yeah, that's a good point. The visual novel probably would have had me be more attached and learn more about some of these characters more. Because I know from what I've been told, it spends a lot more time on the slice of life stuff there.
Yes.
So you get to like appreciate them more in that sense.
It gets like almost completely cut in the manga outside of like, oh yeah, they do this sometimes, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah. That's my thoughts on the matter, and I think Curse Killing arc was probably my favorite, just because that was like a very strong, impactful focus on Ryukishi's like social worker focusing on this in like a complicated situation, but it focuses on like the darker solution to it, which kind of makes it more interesting to me. And then you have the resulting. I think it was the Massacre arc that they do that one in or something. I forget which one that they continue that with. But yeah, so that's my answers. I would give this 7 out of 10. Curse Killing Arc is my favorite. The Higurashi manga. There you go. That's my thoughts. Shadow, you're back now, right?
Yes, that is me. I returned, yes.
Okay, what did you think of the Higurashi manga as a whole? What score would you give it out of 10? Whole numbers, motherfucker. And what is your favorite arc?
I'm going to say we're giving 8. I'm going to troll you this time, and then I'm going to say Atonement's my favorite.
You're going to say who? Oh, Atonement.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
That is well known. I also live in a scrap heap, so I can relate to Rena.
Oh, okay. I see. All right, a scrap heap with a wine cellar. I see. All right. Thank you, Shadow. Shadow, did you have thoughts about the manga as a whole, though? Or...
I enjoyed it. I honestly don't think we needed the 5th arc. I don't think that one was very necessary.
Oh, you meant like this one, or you mean like the
Beyond Midnight?
Oh, yeah. The Beyond Midnight one. Yeah, actually, I don't really think it added anything. Why did we read that? Actually, why did we read that?
Again, Ryukishi really likes making what ifs set in Higurashi. Okay. He really likes it. There was an entire gacha mobile game dedicated to what if.
I mean, he likes it, and also they keep paying him for it.
That too.
They just won't stop. We had Go, we had Sotsu, now we're just getting another new Higurashi anime by Studio Dean. Don't even know if they say it's gonna be new. I don't know what that means, but
it's the car meme of this bad baby parentheses Hinamizawa can fit so many AUs.
Anything but Right Sakonia.
38 at 99 AUs, you'll see some serious shit happen.
anything but Right Sakonia or do something new with Umineko. That's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah, please. Something with
fine.
Umineko.
It's fine. You got Last Note.
Hey, listen. We got Silent Hill F, okay? We got something out of him, alright?
We're not even gonna get a finale to the stage play at this rate.
I can't blame Ryukishi on that one, at least. But
that one was a bad coincidence.
Alright, and what did you think of the Higurashi manga adaptation? What score would you give it out of 10, whole numbers, and what was your favorite arc?
Yeah, for all my frustrations with like the adaptation choices that I've spent more than enough time talking about already, this is still Higurashi, and it is still like one of my favorite works of fiction ever written. So it's still gonna be like a 9 from me.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, no, it's still the Atonement arc. It's just
Atonement.
the most Higurashi possible.
It looks like Atonement is
Yeah.
like clearing for everybody. I think it's kind of tied between mostly Massacre
It's
and
kind of Atonement and Massacre, it
Yeah.
seems like.
Yeah.
Which is fair. They're really good. And
Yeah.
they're where I think the adaptation does the best job.
Absolutely. Anything else, Anne?
Rika or Burn?
This is a question for everybody. or-
Again, I read Higurashi first, so I do have to say Rika.
Yay!
What is your answer to that, Ari?
Nipa!
That's not an answer, motherfucker.
that's
Yes
not-
or no? I'm the doctor right now.
That's right, crime
Rika.
war.
Rika-chama.
Rika.
I grew up with Rika. She was my favorite in middle school. She is still my favorite now. I love this little
This little
she's
alcoholic.
not an idiot. Yeah, I love this little alcoholic.
I love this depressed alcoholic child.
You know, I first met her when I was 12 and she was 12. She's still 12, but you know.
If you
She's also
like
112, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
If you like
Yeah.
media with depressed time loopers who have a favorite drink, I would recommend to you Steins Gate. Is this an alcohol? It's Dr. Pepper, but still.
Is that the same thing?
I similarly
Probably
would
spiked a
recommend
few
most
times.
of Stein's game.
Just one more email. That'll
Man.
fix everything in Hinamizawa.
Wait, hold on. Depressed alcoholic. I got a game for you. It's called Shadowverse. You can't play anymore though.
Oh man, does that mean we're on the good timeline or which?
Yeah,
which
y'all
bracket?
gotta hop on Concord.
Oh, I can't wait! Yay!
Look, anytime though. Concord 2. Okay, do it, cowards.
You guys have been playing Yandere Simulator, right? It came out like a couple years ago. It's great.
What?
Wow.
Wait, did it hit a release?
Did it?
In this timeline now, this is the timeline where everything worked out, right?
Okay.
You win this time, Shep. You win this time.
If this was the timeline where everything worked out, then I don't think it ever would have been made.
Yandere
Sure.
Dev who? I've never heard of this person before. All right.
Game about yanderes? That's a rather novel concept.
It
Alright.
is also good. Never mind.
Visual novel?
All right, so let me calculate up everybody's scores that I had here. We had an 8. We had an 8. Fuck, I just did multiply it first. Fuck, I can't do math. I can't math. 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 7 plus 9. And then we
Yeah,
had
'cause
1, 2,
eight.
That's
3,
just
4,
8.
5, 6, 7.
That's just 8.
It's like just under 8, I think.
No, because I think you get to a whole. Wait, hold on, I'm confused now.
Wait, what?
It's a bunch of 8s, and every 7 and 9 cancel out to be 8.
Yeah, that's how math
Was
works.
there another 9? I thought I was the only 9.
No,
No,
Shino was
I
also
feel
9.
like
I think I fucked up my math thing, though,
Oh,
but it probably
I'm
is just 8. 8
It's just
plus
8.
9.
Then yes,
I-
it is in fact just 8.
I need a calculator for that.
7. Oh yeah, alright. Alright, so there you go. The total score in the end, 8 out of 10 for Higurashi. There you go. You happy? Are you all happy with that? And with that, we are done with the reading discussions for
Whoa.
Higurashi When They Cry the manga. But we're not done yet tonight.
Not done yet.
For those of you sticking around, we have a quiz. Oh boy, let me press the button. The quiz section is now here. That's right, everybody loves the quiz segments of the book club streams. However, I'm not the one hosting it this time. I get to actually compete in it this time. Holy shit. Instead, our women apologist, Anne, aka Lady Galaxy,
Hi.
will be hosting this. Holy shit!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
All
no, I
right.
have to do something.
You
Okay.
you do. So, for those of you who haven't been here before, typically how we've usually done it before, I don't know how Anne would like to structure it for how they're doing it, but usually the question gets asked, and then we just DM Anne the answers, and reads the answers, and then we get points based on however Anne determines it. And we do this until Anne's out of questions, pretty much, or decides to end
That
it.
is correct.
So, Anne, take it
Alright.
away.
Take it away.
Okay. I put together 20 questions altogether,
boy.
so we'll see how this goes.
All right.
Most of them are fairly short, so yeah, just like I said, go ahead and DM me. Let me make sure I have my DMs open.
Open the DM, Dan.
Discord, right?
Was
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
on Discord.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
On
you
Discord.
weren't here for one of these before, were
Open up
you?
Snapchat.
Oh, this is Essex's first time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone add me on Instagram.
I don't have Instagram.
All right, Facebook
I
time.
don't
Facebook.
have an Instagram. Yeah, everyone has a MySpace, right?
Everybody
No,
start going on
I'm
TikTok.
not an ultra boomer. I don't have that either, Chip.
Don't think I have access to it anymore.
That get hacked too. Oh no.
The US wins again.
Probably just using an AOL email.
All right, what do you got for us, Ann?
Well, let me DM you on Twitch. That'll work.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, that should be set up. Okay, question number 1. What is the name of the document that details the plan for faking the Hinamizawa gas disaster?
Fuck.
But you said these are easy.
The document you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, these will be plenty easier, okay? If everyone gets it wrong, it's easy, right?
We do have one correct answer already.
Oh my
Also, you
God.
need to DM and just to don't put it in the book club chat or somewhere.
You won't be stealing answers, would you?
Mm.
You wouldn't do that.
I have like in the past almost accidentally put it in the book club chat because like I tab back to it. Like in between questions, I'll tab back to it, and it's like, oh wait, oh no, this is the public chat, not DMs.
Alright, gotta think long and hard on this one.
Give me 1 second just to make sure I have the points.
Oh yeah, the tally makes sense.
Yep.
I got this. I win these, obviously.
Do you in these chat?
I win these.
Oh no, my computer's throwing a fit now.
Oh no. Oh
Give me
no.
a minute.
Quiz been canceled.
I think
boys.
they've enacted the protocol.
I win these by technicality. Easy.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Oh, what the fuck? What is
Hey,
that?
chat. Why do I hear a second set of footsteps behind me?
Don't worry about that. I was never here. I didn't drop you off home. We didn't see each other
Chat,
tonight, okay?
I can see your car right here. I can see your Mercedes Benz. You
No,
can't fool me.
you don't see that. You don't see the bike in the back of it either. Nothing
Chat,
happened.
it's a tricycle.
Nothing happened. If I ever die for whatever reason, that clock bury me with it.
Which one, Chet? You have multiple clocks.
Turns out he just guessed one of the next questions.
Easy.
We're making up questions live, and Anne starts writing them down.
Jot that down. Jot that down.
I'm still waiting on one person to send me an answer.
Okay.
Or to tell me that they're not going to.
Call them out.
Yeah, call them out. Who are we waiting on?
Oh no.
No one now.
Alright, sweet.
Friendship wins.
Friendship wins, so we just had to bully them into answering. If that's not friendship, then I don't know what is.
Alright, what do we got?
Okay, so we have Ari with Plan 187, and then a bunch of question marks.
Were you the last one, Ari?
We have,
No.
Hey.
Ari was not the last one. We have Thrice with emergency manual ... perhaps, which
Perhaps.
I'm giving half a point.
I knew I had to be missing a part of it. I
was like,
knew there was a part of it missing, and I couldn't remember what it was.
I was like, fuck, is it protocol? Is it emergency something?
Chap gave me protocol number 34 or some shit, and then protocol a bunch of numbers, all one word, which I once again have given half a point.
Easy. We take those.
Soul said Project Massacre? Question marks?
That's
Project Dev's looking a little different.
God damn it.
Wait, I like how Soul's answering and she's not even here. That's like walking into a college classroom and sitting down during a test, and it's
I
not
need to
even your
remind
class.
you, this happened last quiz, Ari. This is a new.
It says, hey, listen.
Aztec said Operation Apocalypse.
Okay, there's a question mark on that too.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you're right. Operation Apocalypse, question mark? Shino said paths.
Fair.
And the one person to get the full correct answer, Shadow with Emergency Manual 34.
Damn.
I
got the number right.
No, that might be another question. Never mind.
I got the number right. I'm happy about that. I didn't even think I had the number right.
You did, and I gave you half credit.
Easy. We take those.
Next, what did Takano collect as a child?
Sorry. Repeat that?
What did Takano collect when she was a child?
One of these times, I'm not gonna flinch when something explodes outside my window, but
Don't
Wait.
worry. When you're here in Boston this weekend, that definitely won't happen on 4th of July weekend.
Me.
Uh,
It pings
yeah,
during
so-
quiz.
that is 1 point for literally everyone got this one correct. It was
Hey!
the little flags from kids' meals.
Easy.
Next question. In Minagoroshi Hen specifically, or the Massacre arc, how long was Satoko out of school after her uncle returned?
Oh, shit.
I guess it's gonna result to whoever gets closest if no one gets it right.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh no. Actually, hold on.
Oh boy. We win these easy. No
We?
doubt. No doubt.
You mean you?
Okay, I win these easy. I absolutely, definitely knew the answer. I absolutely
I
wasn't
also
guessing.
definitely knew.
I definitely wasn't
No,
guessing.
that's just you.
I would never guess on an answer, okay?
So, starting with Chap, we got
boy.
2 weeks. Easy, no doubt. We win these.
Yeah.
Which is incorrect.
Fuck!
I am sorry to say.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
And everyone else got the correct answer, which was
What?
3 days.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? They're cheating. They're all cheating.
I have to guess. Did you guys guess that? I have to.
They made a point that if it was any longer, then it would have been suspicious.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ref, do
The whole
something.
thing was that she had like a cold.
Oh my god. I gotta redeem myself later. Fuck.
Okay, Chap, you have plenty more chances.
We win these. Don't worry.
I believe in you.
Just roll the dice better.
Yeah, true. I got this.
So,
Dice rolling
next
ASMR.
question. What role does Keiichi take in the Watanagashi Festival in the Massacre arc?
This time for sure. This time for sure.
This time, definitely not for sure.
This time it'll work out. This time it will. No, no, I'm hearing the Higurashi. Oh no.
Now you're
Oh,
hearing
no.
it.
Oh no. Feels the
So
aura.
from Aztec, we got killing Satoko's uncle? Question mark.
I mean,
Which
that is
Based.
was incorrect because I did specify the massacre arc.
This is
Wish
the
I
arc
could
where
switch.
this is the arc where we specifically didn't want to do that.
Mhm.
Well, we should have though.
From Thrice, we got some kind of group organizer or spokesperson, which is not a bad thought, but is not entirely correct. From Shino, we got some sort of staffing role, logistics, which, yeah, I'm gonna say no for that one. From Soul, I should say, something with the lotto draw director, question marks, which I'm gonna say is worth half a point. And everyone else got a point for auctioneer or auction announcer.
Easy.
As Chap said, whatever that fucking official title would be. I don't even think we saw him do it, though. Correct, we did not.
We didn't.
We're too busy to do auctions, okay? We got massacres happening.
A massacre. I don't remember this part.
Oh, you know.
I know.
Yeah, you know.
Next, what is the name of Uishi's partner?
Oh, why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me?
Actually, I want to ask you a question. If you had not looked it up for this quiz, would you have been able to tell us?
Yes, actually, I would have.
Damn, alright. Having a little trouble there, Hurry. Honestly, it's pulling no punches. This is very interesting.
I'm sure the name I provided was in this story.
Oh, I'm sure.
So quiet. Everybody's so deep in thought about
Then
this
shut up,
person's
Chip.
name. Hey, you already typed in your answer probably. I don't want to hear this shit.
I sure typed in a answer.
Same here.
It is
2
certainly
points, which is more than I expected so far.
I believe that's everyone now. So from Shadow, we get a pass. From Aztec, we get Arakawa, which I believe is the Full Metal Alchemist mangaka. Oh, hold on. one second.
Hiromu Arakawa, yes.
Just glad it was a name. Might have
That's
start
all
feeling
you really
racist
asked
if
for.
I just typed
Oh.
some shit.
Bar is on the ground.
It's some person's name somewhere.
Sorry about that. I got pulled away for a quick second.
You're good.
Where was I? Soul gave me, man, I don't know. I just remember he got sniped.
I don't think he got sniped.
No, he got sniped in one of the arcs.
Wait, No.
It was Oishi got shot in the stomach, and then his partner got sniped.
Oh, that partner! I thought.
Chap gave me, I don't know, Hidaka, fuck it, random name guess.
Hold on. I also wrote.
Sorry. He said first, all caps, not Akasaka. And then he sent me a gif of an anime girl doing a smug, like,
It's a
grin
Uma
and
Musume
nod.
character.
Okay. I don't know Uma Musume at all.
I'll send the gif in the chat too. It was the skip. See, Hajime likes it.
What should give me that one?
So the answer is obviously Hidaka, right? Obviously.
Well, from Thrice, I got, the only names I remember are Okanoge and Akasaka, and I know those aren't it, so Uishi number 2. Ari gave me literally all that's coming to mind is Akasaka, fuck Akasaka. But you're meaning that old dude that was parentheses like his dad, or sorry, quotes, like his dad, IDK, Dad Uishi.
That was the director of the damn project, I think.
Yeah, that's a different person. That's what I was thinking.
That was a different person at the mahjong
And
table.
so,
I'll have you know.
the one person to get a point is Shino with Kuma-chan or Kuraudo.
Oh, okay. Holy shit! I'm surprised. Somebody got it at least. Hell yeah!
Are you sure it's not Oishi number 2?
I might be Oishi number 2.
It could be. It could be.
I am tempted to give half a point for Uishi number 2. I'm not gonna lie.
If we just said Keiichi, would that have been technically true?
I knew it technically been true.
I would have.
He
I
was the first one
probably
to get
would have
into the air
talked myself
conditioning.
into allowing it, but it's too late now.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can
That's
do
true.
that next time.
Next timeline, okay? In the next one where you do beat me, Aztec.
Just one more loop. One more
Next
fragment.
time, when Higurashi's crying.
Oh my god. Oh, feels the aura.
It'll all be over. So, next question. What game gets interrupted with a tie between Keiichi and Rena at the beginning of the Atonement arc?
That's not the correct chat. Job me.
Aztec, where would you do? Where you hiding your answers? Oh, I see. We almost had it. It almost happened.
How do you have all these gifts?
You just type in the word and then it shows up.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had like a collection going or
Listen, the Uma Musume one, I do have that one marked in favorites. Okay, but this
That's
one is
reasonable.
new. That one's new.
You want a collection of images? I got a collection of images.
that is a correct answer for, I believe, everyone who's with water gun fight.
Yeah.
Yay.
I was technically a little bit more specific to it, but I'm not gonna be that much of an asshole.
We
Well,
take
what
those.
is
Leon
the
decided to call it.
500-point answer? I gotta know.
Okay, you did all talk over each other all at once, so I am gonna need like one at a time.
All right. You go thrice. I'm Canadian.
All I said was like whatever Mion called it, because she gave us everything a weird name.
It's a reasonable guess. Shadow?
Oh, what's the Pacific 500-point answer?
Shino actually said it's essentially like a weird zombie tag with water guns being involved.
I didn't
Yeah,
remember
of course
that.
it went
That's
down
what
that.
I said.
I didn't remember that
On
shit.
shooting tag.
The
Oh,
zombie.
That's
yes,
always-
you're absolutely right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Ari also
I definitely
said
said
what again?
zombies
Shooting.
too. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I definitely
Yeah.
said that. Yeah.
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 Why the heck were zombies involved with this again?
Because it's zombie tag.
But it's water
Because
guns.
Mion stayed up late to watch a zombie movie, and the next day she's like, "Guys, I have a totally original idea."
Ah, I see.
I request different color TV.
I see. Okay.
So, next question. In the eye-opening chapter, who is the first victim of Shion's murder spree?
You know, chap, Sin Gray is eligible for book club
Thanks,
because it's
Wilson.
finished. We're gonna be reading Cinderella Gray. We're gonna be reading Uma Musume manga in book club. What the heck? Also, I don't think I've ever
I
seen
know,
it
I
shortened to
feel like
Sin
my
Gray.
voice might be a little hoarse during that.
Oh my god. How long did it take you to think of that one? Like 2 seconds? One second?
I feel like you can just measure the time between when you spoke and when I spoke.
Okay.
Yeah, measuring chap.
Cinderella Gray went for 23 volumes? Holy shit.
I was at a thrift store today and I saw a clear bag that I was like, you know, if I was into Uma, this would be a great Ida bag because it was a clear fanny pack for the Kentucky Derby. It was like, just imagine some little newies.
Okay. So, first off, we have Shadow with Rika, which was not correct. I am sorry.
Well.
Rika killed herself, didn't she?
No,
Yes.
that's.
No, she did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when she jams the knife into her neck.
That kill doesn't count.
Damn it.
We have Soul saying the village chief, which I understand why you went there, but that is not who I'm counting as the first death
I don't count.
in Shion's spree.
Oh yeah, he was like kidnapped in there at some point and kept there for a while. Okay.
Yes, he was also, but as I said, that is not who I'm counting as the first death. Ari kind of had a whole series of, had a whole realization here.
It wasn't. I was working through the method.
Yeah.
Methodology.
Yes. So the correct answer would be Grandma Sonozaki or Origo Sonozaki. I will accept either.
Or my last message.
What? How much did Ari type? Can you read it all verbatim? What did Ari write?
Yeah, sure. First off, she said, Grandma, though technically she died of, quote, natural causes before she could torture her, so her first actual murder was a Chief Kimiyoshi, but I would still count Grandma as being part of her murder spree, so Grandma. And then Oni Baba go Oni Bye Bye.
Oni bye bye.
That's
What
a
the
point.
heck?
I can't argue with that.
Because like she did kind of die of natural causes, but it was still like a shock brought
It was
on
natural
by it.
causes. It's natural causes if you're a cop.
like like it was specifically brought on by the situation of about to be murdered. So
wasn't it like
Yeah,
she
this
got
man died
tasered
of
and then she just fucking
asphyxiation.
died
Why
after?
was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I don't
she
think
got
that's
tasered.
natural. I don't think that's natural. It's a taser.
No. You don't. Her heart stopped, so it's natural.
Hey, if a
Exactly.
bullet pierces my heart, it will also stop. So it's also natural.
You know, if someone just pulls out my power cord, it's probably natural causes.
That's true. That's true.
I did actually forget that she had tasered her. I thought that like she had just knocked her out like by shoving her or something and was about to taser her, but yeah, that okay.
Oni Baba go Oni bye bye.
That was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, everyone else got a point for that. So,
Easy.
moving on. What was the name of the baseball team Satoshi was a member of?
Quick chat, put the episode gif. I can't over the last answer. Stupid.
Easy. We win these. Easiest quiz of my life. So many points.
Yeah, of course.
You say this like I'm wrong, and I don't think that's correct.
I think you're
No,
wrong,
I'm
Chad.
saying that because I have access to the scores. And you're
Interesting.
obviously completely correct.
You're laughing. You're smug and you're laughing.
Okay.
Okay. So first from Chap we have fuck IDK Go Hinamizawa Eagles Bird up.
Bird up.
Bird up. Bird up. One-winged eagles, easy.
It was a sub to me neck a long time.
I knew it.
Aztec gave us no clue something sluggers.
Oh shit.
A reasonable guess.
Louisville Sluggers. Hinamizawa Sluggers.
No, you're thinking of Mario, actually.
Chino gave us Hinamizawa something Hinamizawa batters? I don't know. The Soul said, I don't remember, so I'm just gonna say the Hinamizawa mud skippers.
The what?
That one-
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The Mudkips.
There is a swamp.
Huh?
The
I
Mudkips.
thought they were named after like the town next to Hinamizawa.
Okay, no.
Okinomiya?
They were not.
Oh.
I think they're technically located there, but then they're still named for Hinamizawa. The two correct answers that I accepted were Hinamizawa Fighters and Hinamizawa Strikers.
I almost wrote fighters, and I said, no way they actually call their team that. That sounds stupid. There's no way they would call their team that.
no.
Don't underestimate
I hate
them.
my life. I was like,
Their
it's either like
coach is
fighters
a
or warriors.
Doctor who does lobotomies on people, and you think he wouldn't
Well,
name the baseball team fighters?
So for a moment, I thought about him, and I was like, he'd call them like the maids or something, the Hinamizawa maids or something.
He was like,
There's a-
what was big in recent history here?
The
Damn
angel
wars,
morts.
people were fighting.
There's a side story where like he did actually name them the maids, but nobody signed up, so he had to change it to something else.
Yeah, that's in actually the next compilation updated re-release.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's Akira.
All right, so note to myself for the future: if it sounds stupid, go for it anyways.
If it sounds
might
stupid,
work.
it's probably right.
It might work.
Hell
It might
yeah.
work.
So next, everyone's favorite, the Beyond Midnight arc.
Ah, fuck you.
Starting off pretty simply here, what year does this arc take place?
No, fuck you.
Well, it sounds like no one's getting this one.
I got this. We win these.
Fuck, now I'm doubting myself, even though there's no reason to doubt it.
I win these.
Oh,
No problem.
Oh my. Okay. Well, Jesus, that was a big goof. Actually,
Changing his
I
answer.
keep doubting
No.
myself.
Oh my god.
Cutting it off here. We almost had two correct answers
Oh my god, damn it!
on this
Damn.
one. But Shadow did change his
I don't. God
at the
damn
last
it.
minute. So the only person here with a point, Shino, 2003.
Damn.
Ah, damn, it was 20 years, not
Oh.
15.
I was like, is it 10 years? Is it 20 years? Is it 15?
Is
I
it
went with
5?
10. I went
I
with
was
10.
thinking of the wrong arc.
I see what happened there. Yeah.
When I heard back to 19 80. That's a 93. I actually put 18. It's like, oh, that's definitely wrong. Hold on.
Yeah, I just guessed 10.
What was
Yeah.
Akasaka? What year was Akasaka's stuff? Was that the same
think it was five.
year?
79.
I meant
it was
like
5 years
the
later.
not the past one, the after the events. The events happened in 1983.
So
like
I think it's
what-
5 years later.
5 years after was Akasaka. Okay.
I,
So, I think that one question was probably mean enough.
come on, give us another one. Give us another one.
Okay, Shadow, you want another one?
Yep.
Okay. Who murdered Takawa?
Who?
Who?
Takawa.
Is that a Higurashi character?
It sure is.
Can you spell it real quick?
Can you give us the arc?
K. This is still the Beyond Midnight arc because Shadow wanted another one. So,
Oh, I didn't know this
Takawa. Takawa. You don't have to have the name.
I got this. Easy.
Wait, am I fucking out? I'm.
Is the
Don't say
easiest.
wait, this is your fault.
This is the easiest answer of my life. I don't even remember any of the characters' names. Easy. Done.
I'll go with that. Probably correct.
What is
Oh no! Fuck me. Hold on. I'm. It's
No,
what I think it
This
is.
is your fault?
I'm like flip flop. I keep doing this.
Pick one. Pick something.
I picked. I
already
picked.
locked
We're
in
all
my
getting
answer.
drunk.
This shit's easy. What's the problem, Shadow? You did this. You're the one who caused this, by the way. That's all you. But it's fine. I get my free point.
This one's free. Okay, fair enough. You've been drowning for a while back there. You know you're needed.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so cutting it off there. Since this was your idea, Shadow, Shadow guessed Akira, which was not correct.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know either of these characters by their names.
Unfortunately, Shadow, the first name you said was
God
correct.
damn it! Thor it again by own indecisiveness.
Aztec said Takawa, which would have been impressive.
It would be impressive.
I thought it might have been one of the people that was in the car.
That's why I was like, it's either that or it's some other one.
Thrice gave us, I don't know who that is. Fuck it. Exploded by hammers via Hanyo.
I believe it.
Which I guess, yeah, sure. Why not?
who that is?
I choose to believe that reality.
Was it the suicide people? I don't know.
Cry.
Oh,
No,
who
I already got
is.
that one wrong.
So that leaves, let's see, Soul, Chap, Ari, and Shino, who I am giving points to because this was a mean question. This was Takawa was the man who was murdered for abusing his spouse.
Yeah, I knew it. Fuck that guy.
Oh man, they were married. I said girlfriend.
I counted it. You're fine.
I was just like, I don't remember
It was
anybody's.
a mean question that I did to spite Shadow specifically, so I feel like it's only fair.
I was just like, I wrote his wife and that's it, and I was just my thought process was, I don't know any of the characters' names from the Beyond Midnight arc, and I don't know if this is a guy or a girl's name. I'm gonna assume it's a guy's name, and I'm gonna assume it's the husband that fucking died, because it's either them or the people that all killed themselves in the car. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
See, I figured if I went with one of the people who committed suicide, I had a better chance because that was 3 people.
You know what? That makes sense.
So, next, jumping back to Himatsubushi-hen, or the time-killing arc. What is the title of the book that Uishi and Akasaka write about the series of mysterious deaths and disappearances in Hinamizawa? All right. So that is a pass from Shadow. That is from Soul, IDK, The Hidden Story of Hinamizawa, which is not correct. Ari says The True Events of Hinamizawa, TM, which is once again not correct.
Damn.
Thrice said Hinamizawa, Demon Village, and then I think shrug emojis? Yeah.
Yeah.
Shino quite simply said, I have no idea, Nipa.
That's a good answer, but not correct.
And that leaves Chap and Aztec as our only point winners here,
Wait.
with Higurashi when they cry.
I thought I was shitposting.
Wait,
Hell yeah.
I thought it was 2. Wait, what do you mean that was right? Wait, was that actually? Wait.
100%.
Joking.
Why did they do that?
Hey,
Wait.
hey, you remember where we said the stupidest
excellent.
answer is probably the one that's right?
I wrote Higurashi when they cry and then posted the feels the aura gif because I thought it was just definitely not gonna work. I didn't expect this to work.
I hate everything.
Listen, remember several questions ago when I said if I think something's stupid, it might just work? Apparently, it did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Easy. Easiest
So-
quiz of my life. What can I say? If I was actually answering, I would have tried to guess some Onigafuchi whatever bullshit, but we take these.
Next question. Whose kidnapping is Akasaka investigating?
That's the way you type
Wrong.
in there.
Yep.
Quick, pass us
That's
your
the-
notes.
what
Pass
are you
us your
doing?
notes.
That's the notes, Aztec.
What are they cooking?
They're cooking something, all right. You're laughing, chap. You're laughing.
Remember, guys, just think of something really dumb and guess that it might work.
I don't think that's literally possible.
It worked last time, I'll have you know. So
Why are the hands like that?
when I heard you say why their hands like that, and I clicked back in the chat, I was immediately assuming I was about to see 6, 7 hands, and instead I see whatever the skiff is.
Why would you think that?
Because it's Soul.
And
Ooh, easiest quiz of my life. No problems, no issues. Didn't have to study for any of this shit.
So, with that, I did actually have to double check on this, just to make sure that I wasn't getting anything wrong here. But there was a running theme of everyone guessing that it was, or a lot of people, I should say, guessing that it was someone related to the dam project foreman, which is incorrect.
okay.
He's some kind of other politician, isn't he?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what like his title was, but
I don't know if it was like
Yeah,
the mayor or
Aztec did give
something.
me some politician's child, which I'm gonna give half a point.
Nice.
Was it like the
Because like you're
mayor or
not
something?
wrong, but I do need you to be a little more specific. It is the Ari actually got the full point here, which is the, or I should say what she said, which is some prime minister of construction or whatever's grandson, which I'm counting as
Oh.
close
Prime
enough
Minister
to the
Yeah.
minister of constructions.
Fuck, that makes more
See,
sense.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure they said like minister of construction, but like maybe it's like a prime minister of construction, some
Mhm.
kind of construction. Like he wasn't on the site, but he was kind of over it. You know,
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
he had the pull to stop it
Yeah.
all if he wanted to.
Yeah,
Which
like I
is
said,
not
it was
entirely.
it was a reasonable like thought that everyone had. I did have to double check to make sure that they weren't like the same person, and I was just like misremembering. But no, they are in
Mhm.
fact separate people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
One of them is Oishi's best friend / father figure.
following on from that, we move on to the curse killing arc, or Tatari Goroshihen.
Okay.
What is the punishment game for the bento box contest?
Oh.
And repeat what arc this is again.
The curse killing arc, Tatari Goroshihen.
Mm.
You're laughing.
Yeah, I got a live cam reaction.
Hello, Cap.
That's my boy Kaim. He's winning the quiz. No problem.
Is he?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got
know
this.
getting points.
Kaim's got all the answers. Kaim Drakengard, he's got them all.
Drakengard.
He loves Higurashi no Nako Koroni, his favorite work of fiction by Akasaka and Oishi.
He never says much about it though.
He physically can't.
Like, exactly. I was about to say he doesn't say much about anything, honestly.
When he was able to talk, he just said, "Everyone, I gotta kill everyone, especially the Empire."
But you see, wait till Drakengard 2, The Empire Strikes Back.
I maybe they do. I haven't gotten to Drakengard 2 yet. I legally get to play Drakengard 2 either tonight or tomorrow. Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, never mind.
I say I'm excited, but I'm also told it's the worst of those entries. So
yeah, that's because The Empire Strikes Back. I told you.
Okay, so that was actually a miss on everyone's part, which is fair. The guess that most people gave was something along the lines of like wearing, basically making someone wear some sort of embarrassing outfit. But in this specific instance, it was that they had to badmouth Curry in front of the faculty office.
What?
Oh
What
yeah.
was that one?
Because the teacher was obsessed with Curry to the point where she would assault people.
I don't remember any of this.
It's coming back to me slowly.
I remember nothing about this at all.
It's true. That is a bad end where CL does kill you.
I believe it.
That's the real curse. Get rid of the Curry curse.
I choose to believe that shit.
So, next question. What happens to the character Reina Mamiya in Tatari Goroshi Hen?
English, please.
In the Curse Killing arc?
First killing arc?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Well, okay.
Okay. Flip over the chessboard. Bird's eye view.
Okay, cutting off there. From Aztec, we get she renames herself Rena, which I mean, can't prove that didn't happen.
But I also can't prove that did happen.
Reno is not Rena.
Chap gave us, if it's curse killing, then she probably just left Tepe, which was incorrect. I'm so sorry.
Damn. I went through a whole thought
A
process.
couple of
that was
people
fabulous.
understandably got this confused with the Atonement arc, which is where Rena does in fact like chop her up in the trash heap. But in the curse killing arc, she does die. So anyone who says she dies gets a point.
Damn
And
it.
we get actual specifics from both Ari and Soul. Ari saying that Uncle Hojo kills her, which I believe is correct. And Soul giving us the specific of her body is found near the sewers with like a dozen nails stuck in her hands.
What the heck?
Oh, that's right. She's that body.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because, like, I think usually they just kind of gloss over of, like, well, Tepe comes back to Hinamizawa when Rina dies, and they don't. They usually kind of skim over. Well, it's probably usually him that kills her.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. I think my first message was just in all caps, she dies. And I'm like, oh, wait.
Yeah. No.
Because I'm just like, I remember her dying and not in curse killing. I remember dying in Atonement with Rena, and I'm like, fuck, what happened to her in curse killing? Fuck.
Yeah, I remember in Massacre they say, whenever she dies.
I thought we were just talking about Rena.
It's Rena.
Yeah, it was
The names are a bit
distinct.
confusing, yeah.
Legally distinct to Rena.
It's like a weird way to pronounce it, but alright.
Rena, whose name was originally Reina, and then changed to Rena, also meets Rena. Goes, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So, next question, going back once again to Watanagashi Hen, or the Cotton Drifting arc. What game does Keiichi have to play in the tournament?
Oh.
Can you repeat that?
So yeah, did you repeat that?
What game does Keiichi have to play in the tournament?
Okay, good thing. I thought I heard someone else.
Spaghetti is
We had a
with
tournament
gifts.
arc?
We sure had something. I remember it.
The time they were gaming, Ari? Come on, you should remember this.
We take these again. We win these. No doubt.
Fair bit of doubt.
Maybe for you. I'm built different. Ooh.
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 Don't even know if I'm on the right track. Probably not, but we'll see.
I believe in you.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Starting off, we had Ari give us professional cheerleader. Isn't
That's
there a
not-
part where him and Satoshi are in cheerleader uniforms? Yeah, he was preparing for that. Which is not what I was going for. I can't say it didn't happen.
We can't say it did happen either.
Aztec said hungry, hungry hippos. Respectable guess. Thrice said bread. I don't know. I only know that bread tasting or whatever is a tournament thing sometimes. Unfortunately incorrect. I am sorry.
Probably some good food.
Soul said, I know Chap's gonna say mahjong, but it's not.
No.
But I don't remember what it was. Was it shogi?
I
Which
wish.
is incorrect. So there were two answers I was accepting for this. One is the in-universe name that they call it, which is the Millionaire game. And it is essentially just a blatant ripoff of the Game of Life.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, okay.
The only game I remember from that is the one that Rika had to play, which was like the weird fishing one.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Sparkle had
like
to
a
play
weird
Oscar.
fishing thing.
Yeah, see, I was stuck in. I knew that because sports tournament wasn't said, that it probably wasn't a sports tournament, but that's all my brain was thinking of.
Yeah, Keiichi didn't play
No, they have-
mahjong. They just learned to cheat at mahjong. So what they did once. So
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're thinking of the time-killing arc again.
Yeah.
It's okay.
we forgive you.
It's all a big blob of stuff.
There's a lot. There's a
True.
lot.
Higurashi has a lot of moving parts, a lot going on.
It's not like we
There's a
see
lot,
the
and
same
some of
thing
these
in like
questions
5
are
different
mean.
chapters.
Yeah.
So, what was the cause of the noises that Shion and Tomitake heard when they, Keiichi, and Takano broke into the storeroom, or the Saikuten?
I'm sorry, I'm deaf. Can you repeat the first part again?
What was the cause of the noises that Shion and Tomitake heard when they, Keiichi, and Takano broke into the storeroom, or the Saikuten?
Easy, easy, easy.
Wait, what's the question again? I'm fucking losing it today.
What was the cause of the noises that Shion and Tomitake heard when they, Keiichi, and Takano broke into the Saikuten on the night of the Watanagashi festival?
That's probably wrong, but just go with it, I guess.
I just remembered tomorrow's a holiday for me. I get the day off. What the heck?
Yeah, you guys in your 4th of July.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna play mahjong all day or drinking guard. One or the other.
So, that is in fact a point for everyone. It was Hanyu, stomping very angrily because Takano was talking shit.
As usual.
And we specifically have a GIF of it too.
Mhm.
I was typing my answer before Anna was done talking about Hanyu. It's Hanyu. It's that useless sheep getting rage baited.
Yeah, that's it, Soul. That's it.
That's the stomping?
Looks less like angry and more like she has to use the bathroom, but
No. Have to go to the bathroom. You're going much quicker than that. This is like you kind of have to go to the bathroom, but not really.
You can just hear the hell.
Go ahead, suffer more.
Damn.
And now, going back all the way to the very beginning, Onikakushihan, or the Abducted by Demons arc. What is the item that Keiichi hallucinates as a syringe?
Oh, fuck. Okay. We'll see what happens with that. We'll see.
We'll see.
That is once again a point for everyone.
Yeah.
It was in fact a pen/marker. I'm not going to be too picky there. With Ari adding on, they wanted to do a punishment game with him to make him feel better.
Mhm.
Easy.
So, next question. What is the first game that we see the club play?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
You're not okay.
It's okay. I am also surprised my OBS hasn't crashed at all. That's good. That's good to see. You kept doing weird shit earlier.
Why would you say that before we end?
Look, if stream ends under mysterious reasons, you know where to look first.
Oh yeah, Shiro-sama would have gotten me. That useless sheep.
Ow!
Will finally.
Exacted the revenge on you simply, not me. Which is very impressive.
They're enacting emergency protocol 34 on me right now.
Only in America though. Canada wins again.
No, you guys are protocol 35.
Well, at least I'll be out of the country by then. Going back home.
Yeah, well that one's 36. So they got a protocol for all the countries.
And with that, once again, everyone gets a point. It was the version I have noted down as an answer is Old Bachelor, but everyone said some variation of like old man, old geezer, whatever, and I'm pretty sure it gets called different things at different points in the series as well.
However Mion's
So-
feeling at the time, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't know I
Literally.
was in Higurashi.
So Soul, you better get ready to kick Ryukishi's ass.
Actually, no. Just say I'm going to kick Ryukishi's ass. It says I am kicking Ryukishi's ass. They're currently doing
Yes,
it right now.
no, they sent me in DMs. If it's old geezer, I'm kicking Ryukishi's ass.
Well,
What did Rigashi do? Okay, what did he do?
He created Higurashi.
Oh, I thought that was Akasaka Noishi.
He created the people that created Higurashi.
I mean, Akasaka is supposed to be his self-insert, who he thinks is like cool and handsome. So
And with that, we are down to 3 last questions.
oh
boy.
shit,
Woohoo.
I'm ready.
There are 3 characters who are given like nickname titles that they are known by to other people in Higurashi. Who are they, and what are those titles?
okay, so I see. Okay, so it's not necessarily like that's what they're always called,
Yes.
correct? Okay.
They are more often than not called these things in the story, but they are all mentioned at least once throughout the manga.
Wait, sorry, they call themselves or someone else calls them that?
Other people call them this.
Other people.
I just keep looking at my
What did
whole
you do?
answer and being like,
Yeah, this is when you're gonna have to read out all of them.
Well, we already know this one's gonna be a little messy for at least some of us.
Dude, speak for yourself.
Alright, fuck you, Ari.
Stop fighting!
Actually, now I want to fight more. Then actually, I have to only not to in that weak ass voice.
Hey, you better calm the fuck down, buddy.
Alright, I will.
You can't talk to us like that. It's our Independence Eve.
That's true.
And mine already passed. So what's the point?
Exactly.
You had
So
your time.
sit down.
You
Damn
had
you,
your
July
time.
the 1st.
I can't keep looking at my answer for this again.
Come on, Jeff. Look at it again.
No, I refuse.
This is wrong.
Lock it in. Lock it in. Don't doubt yourself.
All right.
Remember, if it sounds stupid, it might work.
I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not sure of that one.
Well, if my first one isn't one of the intended answers, I'm going to riot.
Come on. I think I know what you put first.
Hey, I think I do too.
I'll tell you right now, you're getting half a point for that one.
Okay.
Are we getting like a point for each of these names, or is it like a full point for getting all three? Or
I am counting it as a point for the character and a point for the title. So 6 points altogether.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Oh no.
That half a point sounding a lot less impressive.
Okay, you're right. I should say 1.5 points.
-7 points.
Hey, we take those.
-7.
I just try to message her the next one. I get blocked on Discord.
Start deducting points. Get them out.
If my last answer doesn't get me blocked, then you're fine.
What are you guys doing back there?
It's called fun and joy and
Don't worry
whimsy.
about it. Save your
Well,
life.
I think we should find out, shouldn't we?
Yeah, we should.
Starting with Soul. Keiichi was Wizard of Words? Question marks. Rena at one point the White Flame of Retribution, I think. I don't know, man. They're 13. Kind of a weird title.
It works.
I'm gonna say... I think...
Let's go.
Yeah, I guess to be entirely like open about this, I had different answers intended from what a lot of other people said, except for the one that everyone basically knew. Because of how stupid. Everyone got Keiichi. Everyone got Keiichi.
All right.
Good.
Good.
But the other two were incredibly specific and nitpicky, but you all are right in some of these other ones also being applied.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I had a different thing in mind, but you're not entirely wrong, so I do want to still give you points for it. Where this is going is Soul, I think I'm going to settle on 3 points altogether for two correct characters and like kind of close on the titles.
Take those. Take those.
Shino said, Keiichi, Master of Words, also the burning red flame thing, which I hadn't even thought of, but you're absolutely correct. So I am going to give you like an extra credit point there. Satoko as Trap Master, and Rena as Burning White Flame thingy.
Fuck, I should have just wrote Satoko as Trap Master. That would have been
Satoko,
easy.
you're not wrong. Again, not what I had in mind.
I think
but
this one's all fucked.
yeah, no, this one absolutely is because I just fully forgot stuff, and that's on me.
No, the problem is that Ryukishi is incredibly toony, and
That's also
at
true.
some point
That's
probably
also
gave
true.
a nickname to like over half the cast.
So it's Ryukishi's fault.
It's like a one-off too.
Fuck, I should have wrote
Mhm.
Akasaka, the Mahjong master, or something. It probably would have been correct. It probably would have been correct. Okay, he's been banned from
We
several
need
places.
to strangle Ryukishi.
Would saying Rena for Reina have been correct?
Honestly, I was thinking that at first.
And what do we do? Demon of XYZ.
So, Chino, I'm giving you 5.5 points for that one.
Damn.
Shadow said, Mion, Old Man, Keiichi, Magician of the Tongue, and then Satoko, Trap Master.
Why do we have all different versions of the same?
we probably all have different Keiichi things, and they're probably all terrible.
It's really funny that you all fucked it up in different, unique ways.
I don't remember.
We're
man.
all special.
Like it all means
But
the
also,
same
the
thing,
way
but
they
they're all
translated it
different.
was so fucking stupid that I can't
Yeah.
really deduct points for it.
Wait, so what was the official name for Keiichi's one?
In the VN, it was the Magician of Words.
Okay, that one makes sense.
And in the manga, for some fucking reason, it was Magician of the Mouth.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was so
Okay.
close. Wrong body part.
Which I did. No, wait, I did not get that right. I put master.
You're
think that's worse.
Damn. I wrote the Magic Mouth. That's pretty close.
Shadow, I am giving you 3.5 points.
All right.
Half a point for Magician of the Tongue. And I did not count Mion an Old Man.
Okay, fair enough.
She calls
Forgot
herself
one of
that.
That's true.
Keiichi calls her that several times.
Damn.
I
Does
don't
he?
think Old Man counts as a title.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
If Karin could count as a title, then so can Old Man. You know I'm right.
Ari gave me Oryo Onibaba, Keiichi Master of the Mouth, and Mion Terrorist Sonozaki.
I think because I was like, she got a nickname during the war, right? The fighting,
The war.
Yeah.
the damn fighting.
You know, the war.
She was like, because she was throwing bricks and stuff.
She's just trying to help them build.
That's true.
Seeing the
She threw the
lasers
first
together.
brick.
She did nickname during the damn war.
Probably something to
Skirmish.
do with demons.
Fight. Yeah, probably.
I'm just glad everyone's really gonna yell at me when I say what the intended answers were.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Oishi
Did I-
officer.
Did I get to a point? Did I get to a
Yeah,
point?
Irie,
you
lover
did.
of maids.
Mion, Shion, Mion.
We're gonna have to do something.
Chap, we had Keiichi, the Magic Mouth,
The Magic Mouth. I mean,
Rena, the demon, red-eyed creature, but more heroic sounding, and Rika Oyashiro-sama.
Hmm.
How are we feeling about that? How are we
I'm gonna
feeling about that?
say I'll give you 3 points for that.
Okay, we take those.
I have to
Uh,
say,
as
of
to-
all the bastardizations of Keiichi's nickname, yours has to be the worst.
Hey, mine is also the closest to the correct answer. I don't want to hear it.
Isn't mine also the correct answer?
The correct answer is the magician of the mouth in the manga version. Okay, mine's the magic mouth. Mine's the closest. I'll have you know.
And yet
All right.
somehow that's like just so much worse.
All right, listen.
It's really bad.
Magician of the tongue, which is pretty
In my
close.
head, I was thinking like Magic Mike, and I was.
That was my bowling nickname.
So, Aztec said Keiichi, Magic Mouth, Leon, the old man, Rika, Oyashiro-sama's reincarnation. I'm gonna say 1.5 points for that.
Valid. Would you have taken Shion for Mion and Mion for Shion?
This is a good question.
Probably.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
Probably,
You didn't
because it
write
would have
it.
made me laugh, but nobody did it.
Takawa.
Rice said Keiichi is the menace with a mouth, which, I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And I don't know, One for Mion and Nini for Satoshi, because I can't remember what the other ones were.
I bestow you with the title of elder sibling. You are the eldest.
That's why I didn't want to use Bachan. I'm like, does calling her grandma, but like in a cutesy way count?
No. I'm gonna say I'll give you 3 points for that.
Hey, appreciate it.
So the answers that I had intended, which are absolutely bullshit, first was obviously Keiichi with Magician of Words or Magician of the Mouth. I would have taken either. Akane Sonozaki, the demon princess of Shishibone.
Fuck. I
Oh,
thought about it.
yeah.
I thought either him
Uh,
or her or the fucking bodyguard for Shion. They
Hey,
also had
guess
to
who's
take
next
care of
on this list,
That's
man?
the other
Damn
one
it!
I was
Shotgun
thinking.
Tatsu, or the dragon with the shotgun.
that. I couldn't remember their
I can
titles.
remember
like
he
they
had
like
one. I could not
tiger.
remember what it was.
I was like, I knew they had them. I don't remember what they are,
Yeah,
dragon or
right.
demon something, so that's not going to work out.
Yeah.
The shotgun.
God damn it.
Yeah, the bodyguard one was one that I was really like, oh, what was
Like I said, I did give you guys some points because like you were right in
Wait.
pointing out those things sometimes.
Wait, hold on.
Some
Hold
of
on.
y'all.
What was the right one for Keiichi?
The magician
I
of the
said
mouth.
magician of words or magician of the mouth, as it was in the manga, for some fucking reason.
Everyone
I
fucked it up somehow.
He had this
Why did
title
they
the
do
whole
that?
time.
And
Everybody was always
of course,
calling that.
you had to know this question was coming. Please list off the victims of Oyashiro-sama's curse at the end of Matsuri Bayashi Hen, or the festival accompanying arc.
So just the ones for that year.
No,
Or-
sorry. I
For
am
the arc.
specifying, I mean in that world line, like on that timeline.
Okay, so starting from the first one
yes,
and then every
yes,
year.
yes.
Okay.
So a total of 10 possible points here.
And which arc was that again?
The final arc.
You mean the one from last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the one from last week. The end of the main story.
Mm.
Guess
Do we
that's
have
what
do we have to put them in the correct order, or does that not matter?
I am not going to dock points for putting them out of order.
Okay. Oh. Uh. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Boom. Done. Easy.
Done, dusted.
Done and dusted.
Are all 10 of those points?
Yep. All of them.
Oh, wait a minute. So, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Fuck me, I'll flip off it again. God damn it.
I keep looking at my answer. I'm pretty sure I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's good. We lock it in. We don't even worry about it.
Sounds like you were worrying about it.
No, I'm not even looking at my answer anymore. I'm reading about Mahjong. Okay. Alrighty.
Right. And I believe that's everyone who's given me an answer now. So the correct answers here were the dam foreman and the ringleader of the group who murdered him. Then Satoko's parents, then Rika's parents, then Satoshi and the Hojo aunt, and then no one for the 5th year.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
I had
Or
Smart. Nipa!
alternatively, and no one caught this, but there were no victims of Oyashiro-sama's curse because Oyashiro-sama's curse was not real.
Yeah, true.
okay.
Who died in this manga? Nobody. Manga's not real. Nobody died.
No, people died,
They
but
they
it
all
wasn't a
died.
curse.
What? So I was answering this as if like people were considering something Oyashiro-sama's
No,
victims.
you still got points. You still got
But-
points. This isn't me taking away points.
No, I understand that. I'm
This
just
is me
confused
saying
about
I would have
the.
accepted the shitty asshole answer.
No, I'm just confused about the whole nobody on the last one because I thought people had assumed Rika was the victim of it because they were faking
No, this
an
is the
autopsy.
last
No,
arc.
because
Yeah, the last-
one.
Yeah, the
Everyone
last arc
survived.
they pretended like Rika died. So people probably would
But
have
then it
assumed that was
also
Oyashiro-sama.
very immediate. But then it also very immediately would have come out that she was still alive.
Yeah, but at the time of the reading the arc is what I was confused by.
Okay.
But they didn't. I don't think anyone actually knew that she was "quote unquote" dead. That was just
Yeah,
a
they just-
police briefing that they
Yes.
let slip.
Yeah,
I thought they were
just wanted it
deliberately
leaked
letting people
to-
know that she died so that that could not be slipped under the rug.
But just the police
I
knew
understand
and-
you more
or
if you
thought
said,
they
like,
knew,
Neo.
so that it would get to the Irie Institute. But it wasn't like public knowledge yet.
Okay.
People just knew that she was like sick.
Okay. I'm not like arguing it for a point. I'm arguing it because I'm like confused because I thought that was the whole point of it was for people to think that. But that's
No,
what
it was specifically like a police briefing.
Okay.
I don't really
Mhm.
care either way. I already got the other 8 points, so
Yeah.
And finally, a 3-point question, an
Oh.
essay question. What is the one thing Ryukishi wants to make sure you take away from Higurashi?
An S. Hey, you should have told me to do an essay. Oh, I'm so bad.
It's a pretty short essay. I feel like it's fair.
wait, what are we typing? Are we typing a full-on essay here? Wait, what's
What is the one lesson Ryukishi wants to make sure you take away from Higurashi?
okay? I see.
This is like when the teacher gives you a super easy question for the final one, but there's like a bunch of space there to psych you out about it.
5 points to write
You know,
your name.
you understand
Yeah.
accounting exams, they give you just like extra 5 blank pages, but that's how much space you need for one question.
If you say so.
Fucking essay.
In my defense, I thought it would be funny, and it was.
Look, I'm getting some ideas whenever I'm forced to be quizmaster for something I know of. Fucking essay question.
Unsurprisingly, everyone gets the full points for this question.
God. Holy shit.
Sheena said, "Believe in the power of friendship and not murder. Definitely not murder."
That's not
Aztec said, "Trains don't smile, but also talk to your friends and family. They can help you more than you think." Ari said, "Ask your friends for help now," and then sent the gif of Rika and then just the hand reaching out.
That's the hand reaching out. You know, he said to hold your hand out to your friends, and that's what she's doing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely not Ari wanting to attack me. Soul says, Ryukishi wants you to know that if you're ever in trouble, you should talk to your parents and the people around you, because trying to do everything on your own won't solve anything. You gotta get help. And then sent the gift for stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
Shadow said that you shouldn't give up or take on your troubles alone, and that you should reach out to others when facing troubles. Thrice said, talk to your friends when you're having a hard time. Let them help you. Anything is possible if everyone believes. Chap said, always talk to your parents when you need help. Just talk to literally anybody in general. Also, try not to kill people first. Wait a bit before considering that.
Just a bit.
Please wait a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a day or two, really.
Just consider.
So, do we want... should I read out everyone's score, or should I just say who won?
Go from the bottom. Go from the bottom up.
Go from the bottom. Okay.
Oh God.
I've been thoroughly defeated by
But when you get towards the end, when it gets to like first and second, just announce first and then second. Like you say one at that point. Yeah.
Okay. Aztec with 20 points altogether. Then Chap with 21.5.
Fuck! That was large shit. Hey, listen. I'm not last place. I'm not last. I take these.
Gotta take where you can get it.
I take it.
Thrice at 22.5.
Hell yeah. One whole point more, baby.
This is large shit.
Soul at 23 points.
1.1.
Half a point more.
Damn, we're all pretty fucking close.
Damn, okay.
Shadow at 24 points.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
And finally, in first place, Chino
Yep.
at 26.5 points. And Ari
shit.
immediately behind at 26 points.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Good.
Oh,
I can finally.
This is what happens when you are a Rika-chama believer.
Holy cow. What a close fucking quiz.
You all did a really good job.
Ooh.
I know I sound
Congrats.
sarcastic. I just sound like that. I can't not. I promise, I'm being genuine.
And
These
you
were good
did-
questions too.
Yeah, you did a great job
Mhm.
setting up the
They
quiz
were.
too. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. So Shino is the winner, and if you've been a part of these or know about these before, the winner has historically mostly just been Shadow, but
Hello.
legally
Everything's
speaking,
fine.
the prize for winning is you get to give yourself a specific custom role in the Discord that you can name whatever you want and have be whatever color. Shadows is kind of hidden now because now he's a moderator in the server, but he currently has called himself the certified knower of things. But Chino, since you are the winner, you can decide. You don't have to decide now. You can decide it whenever. You get to decide for a custom role, name, and or color that you would like to be. So that's up to you. I don't know if you have anything in mind now or if you'll just think of it later. Oh, I was seeing typing. What do we got here?
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll be the
Yeah.
Rika Chama fan club president. Beautiful.
I mean-
in
I
honor
mean,
of Rika Chama.
Mhm.
It had to be.
Had to be like that.
It finally
It
rests.
couldn't be anything else.
Beautiful, beautiful. Congrats
Thanks
to
for letting me run
Shino.
this. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you so much for hosting it. It was very fun. I actually got to be a part of this side of the quiz thing too. I didn't get last place. We take those. So
Mhm.
I'm not very happy about getting the decimal point, but maybe next time whenever this happens. And that's all we have for Higurashi When They Cry. The whole series is fucking done now. Wow, we never have to think about Ryukishi again. Ever.
Ever.
Mhm.
Ever. Ever. Until we watch the Higurashi anime, then we'll think about him for a bit.
But which
Anyways.
anime?
Yeah, we'll
Actually-
never reference Umineko from here on out. In
No, we would
any
never do
book
that,
club
yeah.
discussion.
Yeah. Also, I lied. We're playing Higurashi Daybreak next week, but that's a different thing. Listen.
Okay, so I'm getting working,
Wow.
okay?
We don't have to read anymore
We'll start
Ryukishi
immediately.
shit, okay? We're good on reading. Alright, listen.
For now.
This is done. Higurashi, the manga, done and dusted. Next week we'll be meeting to play Higurashi Daybreak if anybody's around to do that. Otherwise, you get a break off from reading stuff. You can enjoy that. But then after that, we're finally starting Death Note. I'm very excited. I've seen the anime. I've never read the manga, so it'll be interesting to see
You also
how it
watched the
goes.
live action version, right?
We'll get into that later. So that is where things stand with that. Thank you so much to everybody for coming to another week of Anime Book Club. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitch, and Spotify. If you're interested in those things, you can find links to all these things at wolfborg.com, or just go to twitch.wolfborg.com, youtube.wolfborg.com. And if you want to become a part of book club directly, either just in the text chats yapping about the stuff you read, or hearing the voice chats every week for the discussions, especially in time for Death Note yaps, join discord.wolfborg.com, grab yourself the anime book club role, and then you can be a part of it and you can hang out with us and we have a good time together. So current plan, as I said, Daybreak next week, Higurashi Daybreak, then we start Death Note. We take a break for an additional week because of Offkai, and then we come back for more Death Note, read all of Death Note, and then afterwards we're going to be doing Monster whenever we're done with Death Note. Monsters. Real monsters. So that's all we got for this.
DS, as God intended.
Is there anything final that anybody has to say before we wrap this up at nearly 1 a.m. Eastern Time? Alright, well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming to hang out. Let's see who's around to raid tonight. Who do we have here? It is giving me a bunch of channels that I don't know what's going on any of them. Let's hit following and check that out instead. We'll have... Who are you? Tekken 8, that's tempting. Maybe we say hi to Let's say to Koragi, playing Cyberpunk 2077. Go tell Koragi I said hi. Stay safe, everybody. We'll see you next time for Higurashi Daybreak. If not, we'll see you the week after for Death Note. Bye-bye, gamers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, wow, wow.